Yeah, he got AIDS from the book.
My good friend Lacey Green has taught me many things about sex, and I'm gonna teach you one, Egghead. This is straight from the Lacey Green playbook, okay, Egghead?
All right.
Okay. Next time you're with Egg Tits, all right? Next time you're with Egg Tits, if you really want to pleasure her, invite a football player. No.
The Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, better than that. Invite the entire Harlem Globetrotters over, all right? And play the music. And while they do all those tricks up in that punan, you sit in the corner. All right,
in a tent. Build yourself a little tent.
Build yourself a little cuck tent. Sit in the corner, and here's what I want you to do, Egghead. I want you to cry. I want you to cry. I want you to cry. Not a dry eye. I want you to cry while the bigger bagger put it in a butthole, put it in a puss hole, put it in a mouth and an armpit too. Gonna titty fuck an armpit, titty fuck an armpit. That's what the Harlem Globetrotters gonna do. And then the episode of Scooby-Doo with the Harlem Globetrotters comes on. And then Shaggy and Scooby put it in between her boobies like a porno movie, you know. You gotta give her what she needs to make her pussy hole bleed. Because you're never gonna make her come on your own. She's never gonna come on your own. You gotta give everybody else the ball and let her pass the ball into her egg tits pussy walls. Woo. Egghead is the... Well, what's the other team that the Globetrotters always beat?
The Washington Generals.
Yeah. Egghead is the Washington Generals, washing his genitals in his dirty ass bathtub too.
Egghead, you gotta clip this.
Gotta let the Harlem Globetrotters in a pussy and Scooby-Doo. Ralph and Reggie. Ralph and Reggie. Yeah. That's all you need. That's all you need, Egghead. I learned that from Lacey Green, man. She told me exactly what you could do to make better love to your wife.
That's a great book. I can't. Yeah.
Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, you know. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 542.
Suck it!
Yes, and in just a moment, we'll be bringing on Jeff Holiday. We just wanted to get that other shit out of the way. We hope you enjoyed our clip at the beginning from a previous post show. We hope that you'll join us tonight for the post show. You can join and become a member of this channel to catch every post show. If you want some more stuff included, not just the post show, you can become a $10 patron. You'll get most of the stuff that we offer on Patreon and the post show included. Tonight on the post show, we're actually going to prank call someone that tried to scam me.
They tried to take advantage of you.
Yeah, but I mean, man, we're going to waste the time of a scammer today. A phone scammer.
We're going to try. What if they scam me when I call up?
What if they just trick you?
I'm not a very smart person. I might get scammed.
Also, Brave browser. Use the link in the description to download the Brave browser. Use it to watch every episode of DP and check your Brave wallet once per month. They will give you an allowance of tokens to send to us.
I just dumped the last bit of my Brave tokens into the DP.
Oh, did you?
Brave this morning.
Were you given more just recently?
It was only letting me take like 10 at a time.
Oh.
And it wouldn't let me give like everything. I was like, give it all. So I just did the 10 and then it wouldn't, like, it froze up. So finally I got rid of all my tokens.
Yeah, you should be getting some more about a month after you receive the last one. And a little bit later I'll show you guys. Actually, why the fuck? Just do it right now and get it out of the way so we don't have to do it later.
Do it now.
So right here, this is our show, our current stream on the Brave browser.
That's us.
Just watch any of our videos. Pull up any video from our channel and click the triangle. And this is where you can send in a tip. You just click send a tip. And you'll be able to send in how many tokens you have.
If you have one bat, you can send in 1. If you have 10, you can send in 10. If you have 1,000, send in 1,000.
Usually you should be getting 30 a month. And if you could just send all of those to us, we would be so happy. So pleased.
It would be pleasing.
Also, private show. Our combined amount on Subscribestar and Patreon, those two things combine. The higher we get that, the longer the private show gets. So right now, I think we're about $100 away from getting it to 4,500. Once we hit that 4,500, we will extend the show 1 hour. Basically, every $500 increment, we extend the show by 1 hour. And then, you know what? I was thinking about like if we can get it up a little higher, maybe offering a slightly longer show if we can reach like a milestone amount. So that would be really cool.
A milestone.
And I'm calling Jeff. I'm going to turn down the...
It's kind of sad, actually. Is Jeff here now?
What's that music?
But, oh, shit.
Are you having a fap?
Sorry. No, I'm good.
Hold on. What are you a Backstreet Boys fan or something?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. That was in like in the background.
You were listening to some Backstreet.
Yeah,
actually.
you know, music is usually in the background when you play it and listen to it.
Look. All right. I'm going to be honest with you. I am a massive Backstreet Boy fan. Huge. Backstreet's back, all right? And it's timeless. It's art, okay? Backstreet is art.
Did they ever have a #1 song?
Yeah. They had 2, I think. They had All Right, and then I think the My Way.
Huh.
I Want It My Way. Yeah.
Because I heard
you don't even know the name of it, and you're a Backstreet Boys fan. You're so
shut up.
You're so clueless. What a poser!
Don't blow my gag, motherfucker! God damn it!
I heard now that Bradley Cooper has a #1 song on the Billboard charts from his movie with Lady Gaga. And that they said something that Bruce Springsteen and Backstreet Boys never achieved. But I was like, how could Backstreet Boys never have had a #1?
How could Bruce Springsteen never have had a #1 hit? What the fuck?
These are all things that I was questioning when I read this article about Bradley Cooper. You know what else I'm questioning, Jeff Holiday? Are you blocked by JF on Twitter?
I don't know, actually. I don't really look at my Twitter very much.
I recently
JF Garyepi, right?
Garyepi.
Yeah.
I recently just heard from Ben that Ben was blocked, and then I went to check, and I was blocked. I couldn't believe it.
No,
You couldn't believe
No, I blocked him though. So.
Oh, okay. You blocked first.
Yeah. If you block first, then they can't block you.
I'm blocked by like Steve Shives, FoozyTube, and JF Garepi.
Is that it?
Garepi? I don't know who else. Those are just the 3 I know of. Some people block
I don't know,
me.
man. I block a fuck ton of people.
I don't.
A ton of people on Twitter. I just if I'm gonna use it, which is kind of rare lately, I just don't really want to have to deal with it. So I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah. I don't block.
I literally only use it to like harass you and Ben. That's about it.
I just think it's weird. Like, why would JF block me? Why would he block you?
I don't know why he blocked me because I did not participate in the impersonation.
What impersonation?
Oh, fuck you. You know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, I don't regret doing it or anything. It was hilarious.
Somebody in chat says it's because I talk shit. I talk shit about everybody. Oh, I'm just so sad.
Oh, another announcement. We are accepting mod applications, staff applications.
JF tell Dusty the cockatiel that he's a beautiful bird?
Yes, I can. Dusty, I would like you to know you are a beautiful bird with a low IQ, and I find you very sexy.
See?
So anyway, we're accepting staff applications for the Drunken Peasants Discord. If you want to maybe try it out, if you think you might be good at that, join the DP Discord. Link in the description, and just let the right people know, and then you know, they can check it out.
Let the right people know. That's also how you join the Freemasons.
Yes, that is actually, if you ask the right
one,
people.
ask one.
You gotta know the right salute. You know, you gotta have the right handshake, that sort of thing. The right hand job technique. That's how you get to the Freemasons.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it makes sense that JF would block you guys, though. Like, JF gets a lot of shit these days. He gets a lot of shit from a lot of fucking people. But I mean, most people who are giving him shit these days are way meaner than like the shit we do on here. This is just playful.
Yeah.
You know.
I just this is the thing, right? He's a longtime friend of the show. You know, Ben and him have had some private conversations. You know, they go back, right? I don't go back with him, so him blocking me is whatever. But him blocking my good friend Ben, that's unacceptable.
I'm fine.
JF, that's unacceptable.
I'm okay.
You fucking pussy. You fucking free speech stud. You fucking pussy. You blocked my friend Ben. He was supposed to be your friend Ben, JF. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna build Garbage Island, and you're gonna sit right at the fucking top of the trash heap. You son of a bitch. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. Trash Island. I still can't. That was probably one of my favorite moments of DP history, honestly, dude. When you fucking suggested the ethno state be on the Trash Island.
I'm surprised he didn't block me right after that comment, to be honest.
Yeah, he got pissed, man. He got super pissed. I went back and I rewatched that clip like 3 weeks ago, just because I was curious like how it translated these days. He was fucking livid. He was mad at you.
Yeah.
Who was?
JF when I made the Garbage Island comment.
He was mega pissed.
He got mad. But I think it's because he was like dealing with the other dude in the debate, and like everything else was so easy there that he was kind of in his comfort zone. And then I hit him out of left field, so it knocked him off his balance. He got a little can't help it. You can't help it.
Yeah. Who was that other guy in the conversation that night? I forget.
I think his name was Duncan Poindexter.
Yeah, he was a guy that someone just recommended me to bring on.
I made up the name Duncan Poindexter, by the way. I don't know who the fuck he was. I was hoping Ben would remember.
Some guy.
Yeah. He was a gentleman that, you know, spent a lot of money to go to a college to learn about accepting everybody, right? One of those nice colleges where you're just like, you're
I don't know.
Instead of going to some people go to the army to be actual warriors, and others go to college
Kevin
to be
Bird.
social justice
Thank
warriors.
you. You knew his name, Kevin Bird.
Ooh, thank you. I was like, we talked to that guy for a minute, but I was too stuck on Garbage Island.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago, yeah. Yeah, and JF spent a lot of money and a lot of time to go to university and get a PhD, and couldn't keep his hands to himself, and that's why he couldn't stick around anymore. Allegedly.
We don't know exactly what went down. All we know now is
that's just what the staff at the university said, but they could be lying. So,
they could be.
You know.
All we know now is he's got a lovely girlfriend that fillets him ridiculously, so he doesn't have to worry about putting his hands on anybody else because she's too busy handling her. He can barely keep her off camera.
Yeah. Show your dick. JF, show your dick.
Show your dick, JF.
Okay, now you guys gotta. Yeah, we have to go there, right?
Go where?
Back to that conversation.
I don't.
To that clip.
So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
I don't.
Maybe an artistic interpretation of that clip.
I actually got a cease and desist from.
No, you didn't.
From Montreal.
No, you didn't.
Well, we need, you know what we need? We need is on the rare occurrences where like I'm on the show. You guys need like some fan art of Mama JF that Ben can like pop over Billy's camera real quick when we get on a roll.
We should have. We should just have puppets, right? We should get a JF puppet commissioned, and I'll get a Mama JF puppet commissioned.
Yes,
that would be fucking dope.
That would be amazing. Holy shit,
JF. Let me see your dick. Let me see your dick, JF.
My love, it is not a good time right now. Maybe I will show you my dick later.
Spray me with your mayonnaise, JF.
I cannot. It will get in my felt.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
We need Muppets. We need Muppets,
we
man.
We need Muppets now. Muppet Island.
Where is that? Oh, here it is.
Garbage Muppet Island.
Yeah.
Garbage Muppet Island?
Yeah, it's literally just Oscar the Grouch, and that little fucking inchworm is JF's dick.
Here's that show your dick clip, because it's funny. She just comes out of nowhere.
It's you, JF. Don't have herpes. JF, show them your dick.
Deep that puppet dip jeep, show him your dick.
I feel like we need like that pause, like what that first look that he had right there, that expression when you first paused it. We need like a zoom in and the fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm music starts playing. It's fucking brilliant.
And this is the worst thing, right? Is there's no way that she's worth all this trouble, but JF's just kind of like, you know, struggling.
I don't know though. Jeff likes Mama JF. He thinks she's got it going on.
She got it going on.
I do. So it's not super well known, but you know, she's had antics where she like ran around in public and like partied in these big street fairs and shit, and rumored that occasionally sometimes she'd like, you know, take some of her clothes off and play the violin and whatnot. And when I heard that, the first thing I thought was, this sounds like somebody I would totally fucking hang out with. And
True.
She seems like a sweetie pie. So I like Mama JF. I think I would party with her. I'd hang out with her.
But would you
JF
let her,
has to stay home though.
Would you let her come in on the stream and like tell you to whip your dick out and stuff? I feel,
oh, no.
I feel like there's a level of she needs to be wrangled, right? She needs to be handled. But I've been to your parties, man. Like when we were in Vegas, there was the one girl there, and there was some random guy in the hallway sulking, and she jumps up and just starts grinding her pussy in his face. So I know that the cohorts you keep, and they're not bad.
Herpes, JF, show them your dick.
No, I will not show them my dick, but Mama JF has been reviewed.
And listen, guy, you are a potato. Okay?
You are a potato. Are we getting a potato donation right now? Just get a potato with googly eyes and some pubes for hair.
Aww.
Damn it! It's a French fry, French Canadian fry.
They genuinely look like they're so much in love. You know, good for them, man. Good
Hey, yeah, I'm okay with that. Whatever.
I have no problem with them. Being in love. I have problems with them being fucking hilarious, and it doesn't seem to be intentional at all.
Yeah.
Because if we can't comment on that, then what can we do?
You don't come back. Remember when he did that? You don't come back. Like point at her, you don't come back. She still comes back.
Yeah.
All the fucking time.
He's getting like his shine on that episode of Alt Right Tonight with the two most gorgeous alt writers I've ever
They're
seen.
not. No.
The two there were the most gorgeous ones I've ever seen. Because they're usually like some troglodyte, redneck, Tucker and Dale looking motherfuckers, right? The alt right is usually trashy, nasty. Can't help it. But those two were like Hitler's prototypes, and they're there.
Really.
They're there talking to JF, and then all of a sudden, Mama JF comes in and makes it weird, and then he's talking to
This is what the guy looks like. I don't know, man.
Is that them?
Yeah, that's him.
Was he shaved?
It's
in the other
red.
one?
It's red. No, he wasn't.
Because he looks like he's about ready to go to a Juggalo concert.
It's called Red Ice TV. So that's the guy, and this is the girl.
I swear, the one that we were watching, they
It's
look
the
better
same
than that.
people. No, that's because, Billy.
Yeah.
You have selective memory.
Did I have my hate goggles on?
No, you just have selective memory. It's like that episode of South Park where Cartman slowly over time convinced himself that he had thought of the joke when really Jimmy had thought of it.
I don't believe this. Where's the clip? Where's the original clip?
It's the same fucking people,
I don't
dude.
think it is.
It totally is.
The other guy had like a suit
Ice,
on
it's
or
called
something.
Red Ice TV.
There's the suit right there.
Yeah, it's the same people, dude.
Like seriously though, Red Ice TV is the right wing SJWs. Like
Really?
straight up. Like SJW doesn't fucking mean anything anymore. Not really. Like everything's kind of gotten cloudy. It doesn't really mean anything as a descriptor. But what it used to mean, like 2 years ago, you point at something like that's some SJW bullshit. This is the right wing version of that, cranked to like 12. It's fucking nuts, man. Careful, white man. Soon you'll be on the extermination list. They, multiple parentheses, are coming for you. You're going to be replaced. This is crazy.
It was Christmas. It was a Christmas special.
Yeah. This is it. This is it right here. I don't know what part JF is on. Here's this girl that like wanted to nuke Africa and shit.
Because it's happening.
Oh, was she?
What are we planning for?
And then where's JF and Mama JF? I know they're on here at some point.
That was the Phillies chick. I actually think she's really cute. She's freaky.
I mean, okay, yeah, this is them.
Yeah,
she's not bad. She's not as hot. Like, I don't sit around and look for hot alt writers. So I don't know. Maybe these are, but they're not. They're not that attractive. They're pretty average.
They're not that attractive, but they are.
The guy
clean cut, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe I was tricked by the editing and camera quality.
An embryo genetically that manipulated, but something they did. What do you believe? What do you?
Was this the White Christmas special?
Where's the part with Mama JF?
No, I don't think it's BS.
You think
I
it maybe
it's
got
serious
cut?
because Dr. He has done
There's
a
no
postdoc
fucking
in the
way.
US, and he has the
Well,
knowledge.
see, I work a lot with the caribou.
Caribou?
Is JF gone now? Oh, damn. I don't remember the part where she shows up. Yeah, it's in here somewhere, though. But yeah.
I swear they were like in the same room sitting next to each other, but it's my selective memory. It's my Cartman memory.
Yep, it is. I'm
not going to deny it. I don't care. I remember the world better than it was. Should I feel bad for that? I don't think so.
No,
I
that's
don't think
fine.
so. If my history is better than your history because I got to pick and choose what I want to believe, then fuck yeah. Welcome to Christianity, dude. This is how religion works. I'll pick my reality.
I don't want to be welcome to Christianity, though. Oh, okay. So before we get into the real segments, dude, I just have to say, Dark Side Phil, dude, you're so you're so disappointing. Man.
Is he coming on the show?
Well, he agreed to come on the show a few weeks ago because he stressed how badly he needed to know in advance, like to book things in advance. So I booked him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll be on." And then he started to get more and more kind of like flaky about it. Like he was like, "Oh, I heard you guys made fun of me before," and it's like, "Yeah, we made fun of the like video where you accidentally streamed yourself jerking off and shit." But whatever. I mean, we make fun of everybody. Everyone gets made fun of on this show.
Did you tell him we make fun of our good
internet.
friend JF and Mama JF?
Everybody on the
know
internet
that.
has seen DSP jerk off. Like,
Sure. And like, you know, we laughed about it, but we hardly ever talk about him. But then like he's like, oh, my fans aren't excited about you coming on either. They think you're trolls. It's like, your fans are trolls, dude. I mean, so basically, and basically what it was, it's the same people trying to play both sides. I got like a million messages like, don't have DSP on, dude. He's going to ruin everything. He's going to destroy your show. It's going to be the worst thing ever. And I was like, oh, these are trolls trying to fucking play me. I'm not going to play into their little game. And
well, they're trying to fuck with Phil.
And Phil just kind of like played right into it with them.
Which is what you do to a lolcow,
because like
right?
I fully intended on having Phil on and doing the normal show. It wasn't going to be the like, let's fuck with Phil the entire show type thing.
I think I know what obviously happened here.
It's just like the Brett Keane-tism people. They love to be able to predict what he's going to do. So if it seems like he might be doing something that might deviate from his normal cycle, they'll try to like artificially make the cycle complete the way they want it to.
It's obvious what happened here. Darkside Phil saw me playing Tetris and realized I'm a fucking Tetris champion, and he's scared, so he doesn't want to come around because he doesn't want to get beat at Tetris.
And today his reasoning was like, oh, you know, I don't want people harassing people that I know and that kind of stuff, and you do your show on YouTube, and the YouTube chat is crazy. And it's like, the YouTube chat isn't really any different than the Twitch chat. No. I mean, you can set certain types of filters up, and we have people that mod the chat, so there wouldn't be any kind of weird spam or doxing or anything like that. So it's just a bunch of excuses at this point. I've tried everything I can. Like, I've written back to him so many times being like, hey, you know, we're not going to fuck with you. This is an opportunity for you to be exposed to a new audience and to actually like show people that you can be, you know,
a good dude, a regular human being, not a lolcow.
Right,
show part of yourself that, you know.
I like giving people that opportunity.
Yeah, we gave that opportunity to Joe, and he proved that. Oh, he was kind of a psycho. We gave that opportunity to Onision. Oh shit, no.
No, we did give it to Onision. He was fine.
That's what I was gonna say though. Is that's what Onision did to me the first time I talked to him. Was he was like, yeah, I'll talk to you. Oh, my wife says you're a troll and a hater, so that I'm just gonna be like totally weird and shitty to you. So
yeah,
the only reason why he's not shitty to me now is because you guys forced him to be on the show with me and didn't tell him that I was going to be on, and he just had to sit there and deal with it
twice.
So
and then the second time you were totally shit faced. So
oh my god,
the second time you suggested Joe molest Onision.
So anyway, let's so DSP is welcome on the show anytime. You know, the hilarious thing was I was literally going to show him where I lived. I was going to have him come over and actually be on the show. Why the fuck would I do that? Why would I do that if I was interested in fucking on somebody? Why would I like show them where I lived and like all that ridiculous shit? I don't understand.
You gotta think of it from his perspective. Like,
I can't. It's
impossible.
impossible.
Why don't you come over and be on? Why don't you come and be on my podcast? You could just come down here to my studio.
Well, no. He was gonna be on Skype the first time just to see if it was cool, and I was fine with that. But the thing is like he's done zero actual research on his own. He's going all by hearsay, and then he emails me, and it's like, dude, you could easily verify this shit on your own. Like, you could easily see, yeah, we made fun of the jerk-off thing, whatever. And you could see that we're not just, like, trolling everybody and that our chat isn't a bunch of cancer. It's just like, you know, eventually you gotta branch out, Phil. You gotta do other things.
I was just gonna make a joke that the DP studio is kind of rape cavey-ish. A little bit.
That's why Onision felt right at home. He was just like laying there on the couch. So
yeah,
and then he got raped.
Here.
Please get DSP on, dude. I did everything. Someone in the chat said, "Please get him on." I've literally done everything in my power to make him feel comfortable about coming on.
Ben even offered to like get a shrimp tray for him. He was like, "Dude, when you show up, we'll have a shrimp tray."
Watch him be like allergic to it and be like, "They threatened to kill me with a shrimp tray." I don't even know at this point. So like when he tries to twist everything around, just remember the original story on this here. Because that's what happened. I did everything I could to make him feel comfortable and assure him that it was just going to be just like when we have any guest on the show. So
next time I come north, you better have a shrimp tray for me. Goddammit.
You want a shrimp tray? I brought a shrimp tray in here for episode 500.
Shrimp is keto, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Let's fucking have a shrimp feast next time I come up. Fuck.
It does have more carbs than most meat, though, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because most meat doesn't have carbs, but some shellfish does have carbs. So shrimp will have trace amounts of carbs. It's still keto.
All right, time to get into this. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey, that's not your saying. You stole that.
Fuck off.
Puking hump dog is pretty much like me losing my virginity, honestly.
Honestly, I think that really says a lot about society that we named it puking dog and not fucking dog. Because that dog's
puking
fucking.
Hump dog. Yeah,
and puking.
But we're ignoring.
And eating. We could call him eating
yeah,
dog,
we call
too.
him eating dog, but we want to focus on the negative part. He's not getting a nice meal. He's not fucking a nice woman.
Dog.
He's puking. This is how sick society is. If we were a better race, we would be like, that's fucking dog, and we love fucking because that's what makes babies.
I think it was the fucking, like fucking so hard as it made him puke too. So yeah, I mean, just by order of importance, he should be humping dog.
Yeah. You ever puke while fucking, Jeff?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Have you ever pooped while fucking?
No. No. I haven't done that. I did cut a really bad fart once when somebody was giving me a blowjob, though.
Oh, it's so rude.
That's like, I heard that in a Kevin Smith movie one time.
No. It's a common occurrence. I mean, it just, I don't know. I had a stomach bug, and I still wanted to do it, and it just, that wasn't a good idea.
Did it slip out, or did you just rip it?
You seem to take ungodly long to take a dump, Jeff.
Yes, I do.
I mean,
do you know why?
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 Because I every single time I shit, I take a shower. Every single time.
There's nothing wrong with that.
When I was growing up, my mom like instilled very specific things in my head. You know, always try and be polite. You know, always wash your hands because hands carry germs. Keep your asshole clean, no matter what. Always keep your asshole clean. And she like got so psycho about it when I was growing up that now I'm like so anal retentive about making sure my butthole is clean that I take a shower after I poop.
When you were in the bidet at VidCon and you had the bidet toilet, did you shower after that or did you just use the bidet?
No, I didn't need to. That's why I'm hooked on bidets now. I'm like, holy fuck, it saves me so much time. I don't even need to take a shower. I can just take an asshole shower. And then I can just have like my usual morning shower and not have to shower twice a day. It's fucking weird. Yeah. Bidets are great.
I like to shower after pooping as well. It's just you can't always do that, right? But I like to.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. It's like the worst is like the beer shits. I want to just like spray my butthole after that because
that's what I do. Yeah. You get the nice long hose and the high pressure attachment thing and just blast your asshole out real quick. And you're like, all right, cool, I'm good.
I'm not mad at all that I stopped drinking. I'm not mad at all. Like every once in a while when I'm hanging out with you fucking degenerates, I'm like, I wish I was drunk right now because it's fun. But other than that, it's like I don't miss the shits. I don't miss the hangover. I don't miss the expensive fucking chasing a buzz because you are at a bar and you got to pay $9 a drink at a decent priced bar, and
that sucks.
You got to drink 48 fucking drinks because you're 500 pounds and you got to stay liquored up. Don't lose your buzz.
That's why I take fucking flasks almost everywhere. If I'm gonna be like out of the club for a fucking while, I'll take a flask with me.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just more economical, honestly.
I've had a flask on deck a couple times, but I was never really the type to, I don't know, use a flask when there was alcohol to purchase, you know? I would have the flask for like when we were out walking around and you want to have a little chip sip with somebody you're walking with.
Well, I really like going to live sports events, like a lot.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. Like right now I'm going and watching hockey games here in town, our very, very tiny, you know, league and shit that we got here.
Yeah.
And, you know, their beer selection at this tiny hockey rink is like, what do I got left? I got a couple of Mike's Hard Blood Orange and a bunch of Corona and 2 Bud Light. Which one do you want? I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
I'm gonna have whiskey.
Nah, I have the mics, man. I have the mics to chase my whiskey that I got in my flask.
Oh, yeah.
And a pocket full of Tums because fuck me, dude. That's just a bad idea.
So, I guess there's a Trudeau scandal? Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada? I don't know. Here's the story.
Scandal?
Here it is.
In our Worldly today, it looks as though Canada's golden boy may have lost just a bit of his shine. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is being accused of pressuring his former Attorney General to cut a deal with a company facing corruption charges and then demoting her after she refused to do so. Trudeau today denied any wrongdoing, but as CNN's Nick Watt reports, the damage to Justin Trudeau's reputation may already be done.
Justin Trudeau simply cannot continue to govern this country now that Canadians know what he has done.
Yes, that. Justin Trudeau. Youthful, strapping, some also say sexy. Now gone from that to this.
What fucking voiceover shit is this?
Some also say sexy. Is he sexy?
Is this CNN or TMZ? Jesus Christ, man.
He's also cut a deal accused of bribery, but he's still sexy.
Is it feasible that this could be the end? Yes, that government can fall. Trudeau could simply resign.
After his aides reportedly pressured his Attorney General to cut a deal for a Montreal company accused of bribery because a conviction would bar SNC Lavalin from government contracts. Today, the fight back.
In regards to standing up for jobs and defending the integrity of our rule of law, I continue to say that there was no inappropriate pressure.
The honeymoon's over. We're now 3 kids in and the baby's up screaming all night. Kicked off by a newspaper expose, then his former AG going public.
I experienced a consistent and sustained effort by many people within the government to seek to politically interfere in the exercise of prosecutorial discretion.
She resigned. Today, almost an apology.
Qui ont été vécus de différentes façons.
Situations were experienced differently, and I regret that.
He didn't say he grabbed anyone's privates. His former campaign chair isn't headed to the penitentiary. He didn't call other countries shitholes. A scandal that, here south of the border, might have been forgotten by lunchtime has been rocking Trudeau's world for weeks.
Okay.
Another disenchanted cabinet minister resigned.
I'm not going to be taking questions on those issues.
Trudeau's closest aide and good friend fell on his sword, but still backs him.
What happened last fall is in fact very different from the version of events you heard last week.
There's really no... They're saying that he has been accused of bribery. The Attorney General has stepped down, right? So the AG has stepped down. Did they step down because of some sort of criminal activity, or did they step down because of the bullshit pressure that's being applied? Like how guilty is Trudeau here? Because we're not seeing any sort of real charges here. He's just like he himself said, you know, it's a lot different than bribery. You know, I'm trying to keep things going.
I'm wondering if maybe it's because, you know, specifically this is like an American news station that's reporting on a Canadian thing. They're trying to make it brief, but they're not actually providing any kind of context for whether or not this is real. They're just saying there are allegations. The Attorney General is upset and quit. Somebody else just quit. But, I mean, people quit all the time to try and avoid scandals for their own careers all the fucking time. It doesn't say necessarily whether the allegations have any merit or not. They might. I don't know. It's Canada. I also don't care. But, you know. This is what I think they should do. This is what I think Canada should do.
Yeah.
They should reanimate the corpse of Rob Ford and replace Trudeau with him. That's what I think.
Didn't Rob Ford's brother get into politics now?
I don't know.
It's literally like the Chris Farley of politics, because when Chris Farley died, his brother got into comedy and like did stand in for him, or like he had his little cameos in those Adam Sandler movies. So now Rob Ford's little brother's trying to come up off the name, but.
Some people were saying he's very guilty if you read up on it. Like maybe, and if so, like that's pretty heavy. In America, the land of the free, we wouldn't care. We'd just be like,
which I think is, maybe Canada should keep its fucking nose clean. They don't have to be America, right? Like if Mexico is to America what America is to Canada, then maybe we need Canada to fucking get Trudeau out of the house and just keep business as usual, being sweet, polite boys that say sorry all the time.
Well, we kind of need Canada to be the golden child, and we need Trudeau to be innocent too, because he's kind of like that bizarro world Trump, where he is the exact opposite. He's very left. He's super happy and nice, and everybody fucking loves him. He's he's basically a wet napkin of a fucking politician. We need that, so we have the contrast between the two countries. And if he turns out to be corrupt, then everybody's just going to be pessimistic and the world's fucked. I don't like it.
I think Bret Hart should run.
Doug Ford runs Ontario, apparently. Awesome.
Yeah,
is he also big into black crack whore ass and doing illicit drugs with thugs?
I would hope so.
Because if so, he's got my vote. Not that it means anything, because I'm not Canadian, but
I would hope so.
Bret Hart's too busy playing Aladdin's genie.
That play is no longer running.
Yeah. People inside the Liberal Party right now seem to be holding firm with Trudeau, but if this story, as the saying goes, continues to get up and have legs and keeps walking around, I think the pressure will be on him to bail out.
Is this the end? Or just a dose of reality for a politician once bathed in a divine light that, frankly, no leader could ever live up to?
Now, there are elections coming up in Canada this fall, and polls right now suggesting that if those elections were tomorrow, Justin Trudeau and his Liberals would lose. Jake.
All right, Nick Watt, thank you so much for that report.
I like it. They say it like fucking Justin Trudeau and his Liberals, like the mole man and his mole people.
Robin Hood and his married men.
And his Liberals, they would lose. Who would beat him though? Is there someone running against him? Like, if he steps down, who goes in for Trudeau? Like, I don't
know the rules behind how that works. I'm not sure.
Is there like a process of succession where enough people step down that we get Bret Hart?
No.
Okay, then I don't fucking care.
There was I really don't pay that much attention to Canadian politics. I don't think most Canadians do either. Well, I mean, it's not disparaging them, but like, you know, I for the most part, they don't seem as obsessed with it like we are. Like we're 2 years away. Well, I guess we're about a year and a half away from our next big election. We're already obsessed with it. You know, Canada usually isn't. But if I'm not mistaken, there was like some big to do like a month or two ago about a very hardcore nationalist candidate who wants to run for prime minister in Canada soon. Now, I don't know if he actually has a whole lot of sway or not. Maybe the Canadians can fill me in on that. But if so, maybe you guys will finally have a spicy election, something that's a little bit more entertaining.
The spiciest Canadian cuisine is poutine.
I love poutine.
I miss it.
Oh my god! I need to go up to fucking Vancouver and hang out with Adam. You guys should come with me when I do.
I gotta get my passport.
He'll say that a year from now. I gotta get my passport.
I really do though, right?
And then next year we'll be like, hey, you want to go to? Oh, I gotta get my passport.
I do it every fucking time. I don't know what's wrong with me not wanting to get a passport.
I don't know. It's so easy.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what, Billy.
Yeah.
Let's make a pact. I think my Twitch payout's coming in on like the 15th or something like that. I'll get a hold of you. I'll have a little bit extra money. You and I will at the same time put in our passport applications.
Oh, it's not even about money. I have to go get my birth certificate first to get the passport.
What is about me?
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm like, I need to, like, if you're gonna do the passport, then I have to go get my birth certificate first, right? This is the problem. Like there's two things I have to do to get something done, and I only ever do anything if there's one thing I have to do to get it done. I'm not a two-step process person.
Right.
Sucks. I went 10 years without a driver's license because I had a two-step process. But then I realized taking the bus to Bellevue every day was not worth, you know, not doing the two-step process. So something had to break. So I did a two-step process. I got my license back. Everything worked out at that point. But I was without a license for 10 years because I was like, you know, Uber is a one-step process. I'll just call an Uber.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
I mean, it's easier.
It's
and
fucked.
if anything shitty happens, it's not your fault.
Yeah. Laziness isn't keto, Billy. It actually is. Keto is being lazy and only eating meat and cheese.
I'm going to play this next video. Michael Cohen sues the Trump organization.
Uh-oh.
Michael Cohen has just filed a lawsuit against the Trump organization.
Why is her
President's
head
former
so
personal
big?
attorney.
Is her head big?
Either her body is tiny or her head is immense.
She's got that feathered hair, and her body probably is tiny. I don't know. She doesn't.
It's like her shoulders are like 2 head widths wide, whereas like a normal person is at least like 3 heads wide. You know,
you think
maybe my head's small?
I've got a big body, and I feel like you can get 2.5 heads on my shoulders. Like I got big head too, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
This poor lady, she's just being judged by some people who have weird looking heads as well. Like I don't think your head's
Objectified.
I don't think your head's all that fucking normal, Jeff.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
He says the company failed to fulfill its contractual obligations when the Trump organization abruptly stopped paying his legal fees last summer. And joining us now to talk about more of this, CNN chief legal analyst Gloria Borger and Ariana Berg.
Gloria Borger. Damn it.
I'm Gloria Borger.
Damn it.
She is a former prosecutor with the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York, the same office that prosecuted Michael Cohen. So, Gloria, as we look through this lawsuit, Cohen is essentially saying between June of 2018 and now, he is owed money for his congressional testimonies, the Stormy Daniels lawsuit involving the defamation claims, the search of his home and office. He says he's owed damages that were incurred with that, his cooperation with the special counsel, and the criminal cases against him. He says these fees incurred exceed $1.9 million and that they continue to accrue. What's your reaction? Well,
Gloria Borger. So I'm wondering if we are having a stall right now. We're getting F's and RIP in the stream. So I'm gonna try and figure that out. I think we're back now.
Yeah. I'm getting the loading screen on my side too.
Yeah, me as well. Oops.
Yeah, it's got to be when Ben goes to fucking take a fat
stinky
shit.
beer dump.
Yeah, stinky beer dump.
Get some
Hope you got a
stinky
shower,
beer
man.
dumps. This is what happened, dude. Gloria Borger came on, and because YouTube is targeting PewDiePie, they immediately shut down our stream because they thought it was PewDiePie's Gloria Borger, not the actual fucking nobody cares about Gloria.
So they're saying this back up, but like, okay, so film me, is Michael Cohen the dude? Because I really, as much as I should pay attention to this, I can't. I can't usually. A lot of this stuff just kind of like falls out of my head. Was Michael Cohen the guy that went and testified in front of the House recently?
Yes.
That was the dude who had like the 7-hour long, and he's like, Donald Trump is a racist, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. And he's like,
okay.
He's like, well, I came here to answer questions about Trump. You guys are asking questions about me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I was gonna give you all this juicy tidbits about Trump, and you're over here worried about whether or not I worked in an office. You sons of bitches.
Well, that's interesting though. If he's got the deal that the Trump organization has to pay all of his legal fees, and they're not, that's actually really interesting because he has to testify against them, but they have to pay for him to be able to testify against them by contractual obligation. That's really funny, actually.
Is that what's going down here? They said they stopped paying him in the last summer, right? Because are they paying? Is it about paying his legal fees, or is it about paying him for a job he was already doing?
I think it's for his legal fees. That's kind of what they were mentioning at the beginning. Yeah, that's weird.
Interesting.
And yeah, Ben did vanish during the downtime. He has to take a stinky what did you call it? Beer shit?
Greasy, stinky Illuminati beer dump, I believe was the word. I can't remember exactly what it was. I can only smell
Associate
it.
producer, patron extraordinaire, forgiver of Joe, destroyer of pussy, buttholes and armpits. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nice.
Destroyer of pussy, buttholes, and armpits? Damn, egg tits. You got yourself a little fucking ball player on hand. Thank you, all, baby. Thank you,
Oh, by the way, Billy, because I think we need Ben, because he's also been following this a lot closer than either of us have.
Yeah.
You know what I watched 3 days ago was Lord of the Freaks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude, that was a fucking killer-ass documentary with you in it. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, we watched that on the movie review this last month, and a lot of people have been watching that lately. It's fucking weird, dude.
I want to party with Alki David so bad right now.
He's a strange man. I think he has a CBD bar in LA right now, where you can go get like CBD milkshakes and stuff. He's been smoking a lot of CBD lately. I just want to point out here on the breaking news, it doesn't say ex-lawyer Michael Cohen. It says ex-fixer Michael Cohen.
Fixer.
He's the fixer. Wow.
Yeah, they won't even like hide it at this point. They're just like, nah, dude. He was straight up a fixer. Like, because he was the one who had to go and do the Stormy Daniels cover up shit. You know, like. He's a fixer.
Is he?
You got a problem? You call Michael Cohen. He'll fix it for you.
Michael Cohen. He's the Paul Heyman of politicians.
That's right. We had some downtime, Ben. I don't know. It was a little funky.
Huh. Yeah, it says 0 dropped frames.
Yeah, I don't think the frames dropped from here, but there was a lag on YouTube's side.
Great.
Somebody asked what kind of a furry I would be.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Somebody on the Streamlabs is asking what kind of a furry I'd be. I don't know. What do you two think? What kind of furry would I be?
Would it be rude of me to suggest a raccoon?
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. I get in plenty of trash, and they're usually named Stephanie.
I feel like you'd be an epic trash panda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've
Jeff
decided
would be
I'm
a bat.
A bat?
A bat? I mean, I can't self-fillet though, so
bats can suck themselves.
Oh, dude! Oh my God! There's like compilations on YouTube of bats sucking their dicks.
Huh? Batman. That's why he wanted to choose to be a bat.
Oh my God! Someone said Jeff could be a dog and he'd be a dachshund.
Oh,
Dachshund Holiday.
That's fucking good.
I know.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rude.
Holy shit. Dachshund. Fuck. I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be right back.
I like knowing that bats can fillet themselves now, and that just completely changes the Batman origin story. Because Bruce Wayne, his parents died, and he had nowhere else to turn but his own crotch. So he's blowing himself, and he's like, dude, if I can blow myself, I can do anything. I'm going to start fighting crime. And they're like, what are you going to call yourself? Dude, I'm like a bat. I can blow myself. I'll call myself Batman. And Joker's just mad because the entire time he's like, I could never blow myself. I removed all these ribs, and I still can't do it. Damn. That's DC Comics right there.
Michael Cohen believes that he had a deal with the Trump organization that they would pay for his legal fees, period. End of paragraph. This shows that he says that he spoke with Eric and Don Jr. about this when the fees weren't being paid, and that he is due those fees. From the Trump side, I think there is a feeling that they believe that they agreed to pay Michael Cohen's fees when there was a joint defense agreement, and there was an extensive document review as a result of that. But once Michael Cohen decided to cooperate with investigators, they pulled back. So Michael's point is, we had an agreement that you would pay for my legal fees, period, no matter what, and he's decided to sue them.
So Ariana, what's the reality? Cohen gets a check cut.
Well, you know, it's...
So I like how they keep saying ex-fixer.
Yeah, yeah.
Why I hear that over and over and over again. Fixer.
Because he admitted, you know, he wasn't really doing what lawyers do. He wasn't doing things by the law. He
Yeah.
was fixing problems. And it sucks that he is a lawyer, but I guess when you're a lawyer, you know what you can do within the law and what you have to actually do with money. When you hire someone to be a fixer, it's probably to your best interest that they're also a lawyer, or at least know the law enough so they keep you out of trouble. It's not to your best interest to allow them to fucking turn on you when the feds come on the door and then you have to cover the bill.
I mean,
you gotta pay for them to turn on you. That sucks. I look at the balls on Cohen too, to just be like, oh, I'm suing you for all the money you didn't pay when I got all these court fees to fucking dime in on you. That's pretty savage.
It's not bad.
Uncommon in a large company for senior management to get these sort of indemnification agreements that are within their employment contract. And essentially what these do is they allow for the payment of attorney's fees by the company for any matters that arise within the scope of their employment. And usually, as we can all imagine, carved out from that, usually they don't agree to pay for attorney's fees for criminal activities committed by the employee. So here we have an interesting issue because Michael Cohen's job, we could say as a fixer and personal attorney for Donald Trump, you could.
Wow, she's really having trouble spitting it out, isn't she?
Yeah, she really is. Well, she's saying like they can't pay money for illegal activities, but those illegal activities he was doing was at the behest of the fucking Trump organization.
For real, right?
So what the fuck?
Look, we had a deal when I did this illegal shit for you that you'd cover my ass. Like, yeah, we kind of expected you wouldn't fucking snitch us out. Like, the whole legal fee thing was us paying to cover it up so you wouldn't have to dime on us, right? So, well, you should have said that. You should have said that. You should have known I wasn't I was a fucking rat.
Having
that
to
the
die
matters
in prison is a good motivator, man. Really good motivator.
within the scope of his employment were criminal potentially unto themselves, at least sketchy. And so the question really becomes here is, are they obligated to pay out attorney's fees after?
Okay, fuck this. Like, yeah, interesting. More Trump people suing people, going to prison, getting charged.
Well, like, this is Cohen. This is Cohen suing Trump.
Yeah, I know.
For legal fees when he's diming in on Trump. This is hilarious.
Yeah, I hope he wins. That'd be hilarious.
Did you hear? Yeah, really though. Did you hear about the Trump administration has been sending like surveillance out towards reporters and people who write against them? Like they've been setting out like basically like, I don't know, spies, not spies, but like investigators into reporters that are reporting on the Trump administration. And
I had not heard about that. That's fucking nutty. Holy shit.
That was some recent news that came to my mind. I think last night. I didn't know if we talk about it today or not, but that's fucking interesting about the Trump shit. So if they're just if it's the actual White House administration sending out spies to cover fucking journalists and shit like that, private investigators for journalists.
That's a fucking Nixon level kind of shit right there, man. That's wild.
It's one thing if the journalists are actually colluding against America, then good for Trump for doing that. But something tells me it's just Trump's ego trying to shut down and shake down these fucking left-wing WSJ, Wall Street journalists, SJW motherfuckers. I don't know.
Crazy, dude. Crazy shit.
Here's
man, the Patreon chat will not stop screaming about Wallace.
Wallace can't scream. Where Wallace is, he can't scream.
The camera isn't even hooked up. It's not even worth it. Calm down. It's just a fucking wall.
I'm going to show you.
We'll get through all this together.
I'm going to show you guys he's alive, okay? He's alive. He's fucking alive, okay? Wallace, right there. What? That chair right there has the camera.
Yeah, I had to unplug the camera to fix my camera. It was fucking up the other day.
That's the fucking camera that used to point at that wall, and I unplugged it and threw it on the fucking chair because I don't want you seeing Wallace.
Whatever his story
I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna hold fucking hostage. You want Wallace? You want Wallace? I'll plug that thing in when you get us to the fucking goal. Motherfuckers, he's hostage.
Man, yeah,
meet my demands.
I'm hoping that we can at least meet half of the goal before the end of this show, because then all we have is Saturday. We have Hannibal and Monty on Saturday.
Nice. I fucking love Hannibal and Monty.
Yeah.
They're great. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. You guys always have like you two and two guests, and that means I'll never actually be able to hang out with Hannibal and Monty on the show. It's sad.
I'll do
That's
you a
all right.
favor.
At least I get to watch them on the show, so fuck it. Whatever.
I'll do you a favor, Jeff. When we're hanging out with them, I'll tell them what a great guy you are. And they'll be like, oh, is he? And I'll be like, yeah, he's a sweet boy. And they'll be like, okay, then let's all go to Atlanta and have a meetup in Atlanta.
Dude, you guys just talk about going everywhere. You guys are just
We like to travel.
No, you don't.
We don't?
No, you don't travel.
We like to travel.
Okay.
How good would an Atlanta meetup be with?
Let's go to Atlanta.
With
I hate the South for one thing.
well, but there's poisoning the well there. There's there's
trying to get me
Hannibal
to
and
wanna
Monty.
go there?
There's you're about to get blocked by them boys too now.
They're gonna block me.
They're gonna block you just like JF Garapi did.
No, I think they'll be okay with it.
They will. But I'm just saying that would be a very cool place to meet up.
Yeah, yeah. My one trip I got to do to Hotlanta to go hang out with Poison the Well. Like I met that guy T. I met a bunch of other random ass people out at this game pub. One of the best fucking times I've had in a few years. Like it was such a great time. What an awesome city.
And
Fucking Atlanta is amazing.
It's not too far away from Scott Steiner's Shoney's, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the real reason.
That's the real
We're going
landmark.
to fucking Scott Steiner's Shoney's.
He won't even be there.
If we
Maybe
call
he
ahead.
is there, like in the kitchen.
He's there, like washing the counter down.
Yeah, he's the line cook when they're short-handed.
Wallace cannot tell Dusty he's a beautiful bird because Wallace doesn't have a
Wallace Wallace also does not have a mouth.
Oh. Wallace is a prick. Just tell him.
We should have a meetup in Knoxville, but everyone will actually just fly to Nashville instead.
Right. Well, I'll fly to Nashville, and then I was about to say me and Joe will have an MMA fight, but Joe would kick my ass, dude. We'll have a pudding wrestling competition.
Pudding.
You know, even Andy Worski told me he liked your JF impersonation. Jeff.
Did he really?
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking.
Yep.
Fuck him. I don't care if he likes my impressions or not.
He admitted it though.
Dude.
I was like, you got to admit it's a good impersonation. He was like, yeah, it is.
Well, a good luck to Andy Worski and everything that he does in the future. Yeah, good luck, man. I guess that's all I got to say about Andy Worski. It's kind of a sore topic with me too. I try and just kind of let him do his own thing and just pretend he doesn't exist otherwise.
It's hard to pretend someone doesn't exist when they're always on your heart.
Heart breaks a bitch, man. Heart breaks a bitch.
Yeah.
You're not fucking with me though. He actually did say he liked my JF impression.
he actually did. He actually did.
Well, that's because it's fucking art. God damn it! That's why you like it. It's because it's amazing.
You know who didn't say they liked it was JF. I haven't heard him comment on it at all. I tried to check his Twitter the other day, but it was blocked. I was like, I wonder if he's commenting on our good impressions of him and Mama JF. But no. Is there really a video of Mama JF naked riding a bicycle around?
I heard that was the case.
There's a video. Yeah, there's a video of her riding a bike around naked.
You mentioned that.
Here's the thing. All I will say about it is Mama JF is a beautiful woman.
I don't think her looks matter, right? She's
not doing anything weird.
What? She's not doing anything weird?
No, she's just riding her fucking bike. I mean, like Portland has naked bike ride, and there's like hundreds of people riding their bikes naked. She's just doing the same thing that people do in Portland all the time.
I'm talking about when she breaks in on his live streams and says the most embarrassing stuff. I don't know if I could, like, as a man, right? and I shouldn't say this because it's toxic masculinity for me to say this, but as a man, if a woman doesn't respect my space like that, she's doing it for one of two reasons. She wants me to cut her off, or she wants me to lay the fucking daddy rules down. She's bratting around, and if she's being a brat, she's gonna fucking get it. So if that's the case, if she's over there being a brat, so JF just fucking chokes the shit out of her and smacks her around because she's into that, then good for them. But if she's just doing this, if she's just doing this because she's a fucking putting all this heat on fucking JF, because this is JF's show, right? He's trying to be taken seriously. He's trying to be respected. And then he's got this girl coming in saying, I suck your dick and I lost my job because I'm addicted to your dick, JF. It's like, fucking A. This is supposed to be, he's trying to be taken seriously. Trying. Right. You can't always get it, but she's destroying any credibility he had held together.
I think he probably did that with the whole ethno-nationalism.
I know, right? But that's his bread and butter, right?
I mean, no, you had a good rant, and I liked it. I was on board with it, but like, I'm just thinking, like, there's that whole racism thing too.
Well, yeah,
you know, whatever.
But we didn't take that seriously either, right? But
we didn't think it was serious. We didn't think it was serious for the long time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
But we didn't think it was serious, but it was. And when it was, we still try to give him the benefit of the doubt, and like, you know, we throw garbage island jokes at him, but we still try to, like, you know, respectfully allow him to say what he had to say so we could then like make fun of it, right? But when it comes to Mama JF, that all the work he did on separating the whites from the blacks, you know, the whites, all the laundry work he did, separate the whites from the coloreds, all that laundry work he was trying to do at the laundromat of life got thrown away when he brought in the fucking dishwasher that makes that loud sputter noise. Boop, 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 boop. Because that's what Mama JF was. She was the fucking undeniable goof squad.
I'm gonna have to admit to something that I wasn't going to admit to, but every now and then I do watch JF show. Every now and then I do, because I like to listen to things that I disagree with just to see what they're about.
Yeah.
And as much as I think JF is completely wrong in everything that he fucking says, especially when it comes to social issues, when it comes to science, I disagree with him 100%. But I want to hear it. I want to hear it, and I want to understand where he's coming from. The other night I was watching his show. He did a call-in show, a big Q&A thing. His very first caller was this kid. And this kid was like 17 years old. And he was the quintessential like hardcore alt-writer who didn't know a whole lot about the world. And he had all these ideas of like a revolution and blah, blah, blah. And JF's trying to be really patient with this kid. Even though JF's, you know, has some worrying ideas. But the kid at one point made a monkey joke. Now, this is to JF. JF deserves credit for this. As much as I disagree with him, he deserves credit for this. He stopped the whole show, stopped the whole conversation, and he says, listen, you shut the fuck up. You do not come onto my show. You do not make any attributations of people and animals. You don't do that, you piece of shit. You shut the fuck up. And he shut that kid down. And then they went back into talking about all the racist shit. But, like, good on him.
Well, I don't think it's good on him necessarily as much as that's self-preservation of YouTube today, right? You just can't allow that shit to fly. Your channels are getting shut down. So whether or not he agrees with it from his personal perspective, he has to do that to keep his channel from getting banned, right? From getting the Alex Jones treatment, from getting the Sargon, the gutting. Things like that. So it's like, whether or not he agrees with it, I don't know. But good for him if he agrees with it, and he really believes that. I don't know if that's the case or not, but hopefully it is. But
I want to be as charitable as I can, especially to people that I really don't like. You know.
Yeah.
So much guilt by association, says Ardrich.
Well, there's always going to be guilt by association, right? We live by the the court of public opinion.
A lot of it is so... I mean, most of it is dumb, though. Yeah, most of it is dumb. You know, for people to say we're okay with child molestation because we had someone on the show that is being charged with it, before the alleged incident even happened. That's the kind of ridiculous shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And dumbass people look at it and go, oh yeah, got a point there. Yeah.
But the thing isn't like the guilt by association, it's the dumbass people. And we're never going to be able to get rid of dumbass people.
No.
There's also like the virtue signaling, like we gotta go I don't know, like there's this weird like anti-pedophilia virtue signaling on the internet where like people are so obsessed with letting everyone know how much they are against pedophilia.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah, we're against it, you know, but not everyone is secretly a pedo. And like it fuels like cuz people love to have a reason to like get their pitchforks out and unite.
They do.
Yeah.
They 100% do. Well, I mean, like a good example is 8-9 years ago or something like that. I was drunk as fuck and I called my friend. He had a tattoo gun. And I was like, fuck, dude, I want you to tattoo Heisenberg's uncertainty principle on my arm, but I want you to do it like in a Tim Burton fucking style. And so he tattooed it on my arm. Obviously, my arm looks a lot different now. But when he did it in this crazy-ass style. Like 6 months ago, these like crazy pedo hunter people are like, did you know part of your tattoo looks like a secret pedo symbol? And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Really? I'm getting that shit covered up. Holy fuck. But I mean, like, they went ape shit on me, man. Like, are you part of a secret pedo cult? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Right, right.
Yeah,
like, and
like
a lot of people find that like that shit gets views. Like when the Mercedes thing happened and we did our live stream, that shit got a ton of views. People are just obsessed with that shit.
Yeah, I wish there was some more news on that so we get some of those views from it.
So like, because here's the thing. So people that make content like to cover it because it gets views, and people give it views because they like to all get together and get their pitchforks out over something. So it kind of like feeds into one another. So like the content creators that do that type of content are constantly looking for the next secret internet pedo ring to expose. Why aren't they looking for like shit in their local community? That'd be a lot easier to like prove and you know, show to the police and actually do something about it. Like they could catfish pedos in the town they live in or whatever.
You have like the quartering. The quartering, he's been on the show, you know. He goes after pedophiles in Magic the Gathering, right? He goes after people who have sexual offenses that could be judges in the Magic the Gathering community. To become a judge, you go to card stores and you just hang out and learn the game, and you pass a test, you become a judge. Really, it's not a compensationable thing. It's an easy in to become a judge, and the chances are you're going to find people who maybe aren't even predatory anymore. They just had a sexual offense, right? They had a sex charge before. Maybe they are still predatory. Maybe they are. We don't know. Wizards of the Coast, the owners of Magic the Gathering, never bothered to do background checks on all these people because there's so many people that get the job of being a judge. You know, you usually have to come up through the Magic the Gathering community, but it's very easy for people.
I feel like you're using this just as an excuse to talk about Magic the Gathering.
I love Magic the Gathering. No, this is what I'm saying, though. He's looking for pedophiles, right?
Okay.
In a world where you're guaranteed going to find them because of the sheer numbers and the sheer lack of enforcement. And then now he's finding these people and he's using them to create a narrative that Wizards of the Coast hires pedophiles or endorses pedophilia, right? It's because 100%. They banned him from the game. And he's now finding the problem and using it with like a megaphone, like, here's the pedophiles, Wizards of the Coast, pedophile. They don't want me, but they want pedophile. And it's like he's backwards engineering. There is a problem, but he's digging it up and trying to find it to prove a point, right?
It's kind of, yeah, if you look for a pattern, you're going to find a pattern, no matter what it's in. I mean, like, you know, all sorts of, there's case examples of it, like the Bible code. You want to find if you know how to make a code out of something, you'll find that thing. Numerology, the number 23s and everything, you're going to fucking find it. If you broaden your scope long enough, you're going to find something that's going to be troubling and egregious. Like, that's just how these things fucking work. I don't know, man. It's here's the thing. I'm going to give some advice to anybody out there. You ever want to be a famous YouTuber? This is what you do. Go out there, go to Twitter or go to YouTube and type out MAP, M-A-P.
Billy the Map.
Searching for people's, search out people's like usernames, M-A-P, or especially their channels or the titles of the videos, because it stands for minor attracted person.
Yeah.
Go look up some of these weird freaks on Twitter and on YouTube and make videos on them. I guarantee you, within like 3 months, you will have thousands of subscribers because people want to see you hunt them down and like trash all over them. And there you go. There's your free ride. I just told you.
I mean, that's why people watch To Catch a Predator and shit too. People just have a weird fascination about that. But now it's and now there's also like, you know, if you don't like someone, just start a rumor they're a pedo. And if enough people repeat it, then people will treat them as if they are one.
And Lord Magicus is talking about Jeremy the Quartering. He's saying he doesn't deserve to be banned from Magic the Gathering. He's done way more work protecting the community than a lot of the actual judges have. I'm not arguing against that, right? I'm just saying that he exploited the problem for like pushing against Wizards of the Coast when they cut him off, right? Like he was able to find something and run with it. And if you look enough, he had more to work on here. But when someone calls somebody a pedophile, right? He actually had somewhere to back it up, but the same crusade is the same thing whether or not you have something to back it up. People want to trust that people who want to fuck kids are bad, whether or not they want to actually fuck kids. They don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? They say, well, maybe they don't want to fuck kids. Maybe we got it wrong. When it comes to pedophilia, you don't want to discern that. You just want to be like, no, fuck that guy. Fuck those pedophiles. And you probably should. You probably should be like that. But some people know there's some political power in that. There's some drive power in that. And when you start pointing the pedophile word at somebody, you're going to get some real power behind you, whether it's true or not. With Jeremy, of course, it was true, but it was obvious, you know, he dug and did that because they threw him out. And he's within his right to do that. I don't
think Jeremy Hambley's a bad guy. I mean, I've talked to him on quite a few occasions, but the thing I'll say is that if you were to ask, as somebody who's talked to Jeremy quite a few times, if you were to ask me, is Jeremy more focused on making sure that the right thing is done or his analytics? I'd say he's probably more focused on his analytics. But if he does good in the meantime, good for him. But that doesn't mean we can't criticize him. Of course, we can still criticize him as long as we're doing it, you know, honestly. We're coming from a place of like genuine, like,
I'm not even trying to criticize it. I'm just showing how, you know, it was weaponized pedophilia attacks. Sure. It was in defense. I'm not saying he was in the wrong even to do it, you know, but you can stir up a story and have just enough evidence behind it to get a lot of people behind you. And that's just the way it is. Whether or not Jeremy had more ammo.
I'm moving forward.
Let's do it.
Yes. So I guess Hillary Clinton and Michael Bloomberg are both not running for president.
Two big names announced today they're not running for president next year. Hillary Clinton and Michael Bloomberg. And announcing his decision today, Bloomberg issued a warning to Democrats. He wrote, "It's essential that we nominate."
I never really cared or necessarily thought Bloomberg would run. So
the Democrat.
Who cares about Bloomberg? Hillary's not going to run. Yes.
Who will be in the strongest position to defeat Donald Trump and bring our country back together.
The question is, who's the next anointed one that the party wants to win?
We cannot allow the primary process to drag the party to an extreme that would diminish our chances in the general election. Right now, a dozen Democrats are in the race. Yesterday, former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper became the latest to join what's expected to be the largest Democratic field ever. With so much at stake, the candidates now begin the task of convincing.
What?
His name's Hickenlooper, and he thinks he's going to be president? President Hickenlooper?
I love that.
It's not possible. I was hard enough to push an Obama into the White House. Fucking Hickenlooper?
He's going to be another. Yeah! He's going to be out.
If he's even that close, I don't see a Hickenlooper making it. Maybe I'm wrong.
they can win the left-leaning primaries, of course, like Iowa, and the more centrist general election coming in November next year. For more, I'm joined by Christina Bellantoni, professor of journalism at USC, Annenberg, and former assistant managing editor of the Los Angeles Times. Bob Shrum, of course, is longtime Democratic strategist and director of the Center for
fucking breath.
Who put
political
Egghead's
future
dad in a
at
suit?
USC? John, I'm going to start with you, Christina. Most people in conversation now think about the election. Do we want to go with an ideologue, or are we going to go with somebody who could have a better chance of winning? Is that a legitimate distinction? An ideologue, well, of course, Senator Sanders is a
man. What the fuck? How did this guy become a professional journalist?
Socialist.
Chris Matthews?
Yeah.
Well, in his younger days, he's
so scatterbrained.
He's to be on the left. Strong core. Is he a better bet in a party than somebody who's a moderate and might appeal to those people who've been questioning whether they go back to Trump a second time?
I mean, it's the heart versus mind, right? This is the big debate, really, that Democrats
Djibouti.
The big Djibouti.
have that I think Republicans just don't have the same debate. And when you see
they don't have a heart, they don't have a mind.
You have that huge field of candidates with, every type of person from every type of place. Is there really a too liberal in that? You know that no matter.
Well, who do you guys want to run?
I don't fucking know. I'll probably vote for Bernie out of everyone who's running right now.
I'm kind of leaning towards Tulsi Gabbard.
See, like I still love Bernie, even though I don't agree with his policies. I love Bernie because I just want an old Jew who's just gonna shake his finger at everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful, and he's a good dude. He's a good dude. I would also go for Tulsi Gabbard, even though she was raised in a cult, which kind of weirds me out.
I like that.
A little weird.
Her.
Yeah.
She was also military, and she's out of that as well, right? And she's against it.
Right. Yeah. And as far as like the corporate Democrats, I think Booker is pretty chill. But I really haven't looked into him enough to.
Is he chill?
One way or the other. He seems chill. Well, he doesn't actually. No, he does not seem chill.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a chill guy. He seems like a guy who wants to get some shit done. But he seems the most genuine of the corporate Democrats.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wrote off Booker and Kamala Harris when I heard how corporate they were, which means they're probably going to be the front runners for the Democrats.
Right, which is why I don't want them to be it. I don't want corporatist Democrats anymore. I want an actual liberal Democrat.
I mean, as much as we want that, like it's really not up to us, right? We really don't have any fucking choice here.
I guess mostly I'm probably just swaying towards Booker. If I can't have Bernie and if I can't have Gabbard, I'm swaying towards Booker because he's pretty much the hottest. So
I'd go out and vote for Gabbard. I'd go out and vote for Bernie. I'd go out and vote for Jay Inslee from Washington State Governor.
Boo!
Boo! I would vote for.
But if Bernie or Tulsi don't get in, I'm probably just going to vote for Vermin Supreme. So
I wish
by the way,
I wish that rent is too damn high guy could run for president.
Oh, I know.
Why can't we afford to
so
eat the breakfast and a lunch and a dinner? Because the rent is too damn high.
Last Friday on the Saints, we had Vermin Supreme on the show, and like he fucking gave the whole spiel. I fucking bought his book, like live while I was on the show. I'm like, I'm buying your fucking book, because he was like, let me tell you all about my economic policies, and he opened up his own book and started reading like pony erotica. I'm like, I'm voting for you, motherfucker.
Pony erotica.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, his main platform is that when he gets in, it will be mandated. It will be a law that every single American citizen will get a free pony.
Hold up.
And be able to have sexual relations with the pony?
No. The pony erotica is two ponies having sex together. Consensually.
Does the government pay for the pony maintenance?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to, because ponies are expensive to keep, right? You can get a pony, but
we'll
keeping
get
that
universal
shit is expensive.
universal healthcare, and universal pony care. But also, the Second Amendment has to be revised because, right, as far as Vermin Supreme goes, everybody's guns have to be taken and replaced with better guns. I love Vermin Supreme. He's amazing.
Yeah, can we get laser guns added to the Second Amendment?
They don't even need to add them.
Can
It doesn't need to be added.
We can
It
add
doesn't
laser
say
guns?
what type of gun. I mean, the government will regulate it because a laser gun could probably do some crazy damage.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it doesn't specify. It doesn't say anything's, you know, that people always say that when that amendment was created, the type of guns that were available at the time, we don't even know if they could have even imagined the type of firepower we have now.
Yeah.
See, I want Vermin Supreme, and then either Vice President rent is too damn high, and if he's not available, John McAfee. I'd be into this. John McAfee would be a great vice president.
Do you think the reason we don't have laser guns like in our
I mean, we're
possession
talking about like I mean, there are lasers now, but we don't use them as guns.
Billy and Jeff, all in one place? Hell yeah. I hope everyone is watching this on the Brave browser. Laser guns for
Thank you. Thanks, Skeptalk.
Yes,
but yeah, you're
Skeptalk.
talking about like sci-fi sci-fi style laser guns.
Do you think maybe
which don't exist?
Do you think maybe they don't have them because scientists realize that if someone just has a mirror, if they just hold a mirror up to the laser blast, it will deflect and hit the person shooting?
I mean, not necessarily.
Because like if you have a laser gun and you go to shoot somebody and they just have like a pocket mirror and they deflect the laser into your face and now you die.
What if it's a laser that's so big it's way bigger than any mirror you could carry and it would just fucking
That's the
blast
Death Star,
you?
man.
I don't think you need a Death Star to make a laser that big.
I think it's a Death Star and we got to fly a plane into it.
You just gotta have a mirror big enough for your body, and you just like hide behind
Star
that
Wars?
mirror.
That's not what happened, by
Star
the way.
Wars was the blueprint for 9/11.
But the plane didn't fly into it.
Yeah, that's exactly what
it
happened.
flew next to it and shot two torpedoes.
Yeah,
into
because he had torpedoes on board. But if because the one torpedo, the targeting system,
I can't even do this
The
with you right
targeting
now.
system
I
went
can't
out.
do it.
The
I
targeting
can't do
system
it.
went out, so he had to shoot blindly. If the torpedo system went out, I guarantee you that Luke Skywalker would have 9/11'd into that fucking Death Star himself. Because that's what the hero does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he would have been like, Uncle Ben, Allahu Akbar! And smashed right into that fucking vent, dude.
It's not Allahu Akbar. It's the May the Force be with you. It's the same
It's the same
thing.
thing.
Same thing.
Oh, is that what that means in Arabic?
Yeah, Allahu
That's what
Akbar
that
means May the Force be with you.
Huh.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Don't you know that the entire Taliban, Al Qaeda, they're all just Star Wars fans? They're all Tusken Raiders, man. They're living out there.
They're all just Jawas.
They're just Jawas, man, collecting
They're
droids.
just Jawaing around.
They're just collecting droids. That's all they're doing.
OTD! Cut a head off. OTD!
Dude, so many people have downloaded the Brave browser. It's fucking awesome, dude.
It's a brave new world.
The Brave browser is so fucking awesome. I love you guys and the Brave browser.
Excellent.
It's wonderful.
Excellent.
Holy fuck. All right.
The Brave browser actually reports to Ben what kind of porn you jack off to, just saying.
It does not.
Look, if you're fans of the Drunken Peasants podcast, we already know what porn you jack off to.
Right.
We already know. We're the same kind of sick.
Trap porn.
We ride and spinners. We ride and spinners. It don't stop.
So, Democratic Party rejects Fox News as 2020 debate host.
Yeah. And
Democratic Party officials have
Oh my
rejected
God, no. Okay, this guy's Catholic because yesterday was Ash Wednesday, and Catholics wear dirt on their forehead on Ash Wednesday. It's so dumb. I hate it. I hate it.
He already looks like a pinched anus every day, and now he looks like a dirty pinched anus. What the fuck?
Yeah, I fucking hated this.
I thought he was doing like an Elvis curl.
Every year they would make us do it, and I would go to the next time I went to the bathroom, I would wipe it off. I did not want to walk around all day with fucking dirt on my head. Why? Dude, you're on TV. Come on, it's okay. You don't have to wear the dirt on your face.
He's gotta.
It's the kind of thing you could make like a fake Hitler stash with if it was on his upper lip instead, or like a Charlie Chaplin or a Groucho Marx, whatever you want to call,
Do you think maybe that someone with a fake Hitler stash just kissed him on the forehead and they rubbed off and he's not actually Catholic?
Yeah, it was his local bishop. No, it was, you know, he went to church and they put some fucking dirt and oil. It's like burned palm leaves and like these ceremonial oils and shit that they put in it. And it sucks. I remember one time they did it to me and some of it fell down and like fell down onto my nose. It was like, fuck this. This is dumb. Hate it.
Ash Bukkake.
Eating ash.
All right, play the shit.
I thought everyone looked so dumb walking around with dirt on their head all day.
Request from Fox News to moderate one of the Democratic presidential debates. Party chairman Tom Perez is citing a story in the New Yorker magazine referencing this channel's relationship with President Trump. The story alleges this channel has become a, quote, propaganda vehicle for the president. Perez said in a statement, Fox News, quote, is not in a position to host a fair and neutral debate for our candidates. Here is a statement from Fox News senior vice president and managing editor Bill Salmon. Quote, we hope the DNC will reconsider its decision to bar Chris Wallace, Bret Baier, and Martha McCallum, all of whom embody the ultimate journalistic integrity and professionalism, from moderating a Democratic presidential debate. They're the best debate team in the business, and they offer candidates an important opportunity to make their case to the largest TV news audience in America, which includes many persuadable voters.
Why? Why would they bother? Like because we got to be honest with ourselves. The days of trying to portray yourself as a news media organization as unbiased is done. Is gone. The last one that had a chance of being an unbiased, middle-of-the-road centrist one was CNN, and they lost that shit back in fucking Ferguson, all right? That shit is done. Ooh. Done. Every news media organization out in the fucking world has a fucking bias. So why in the sweet, holy, bacon-covered Christ of Jesus would they ever have a right-leaning news organization host the Democratic National Committee's debates? Why? Why would they do that?
Why?
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 All they're going to try and do is make all of the candidates look like fucking idiots. Why would they bother? If you're going to be propagandists, be honest propagandists and get like MSNBC or CNN. Just fucking do it and be honest with yourselves.
Why don't they just have like PBS do it?
Yes. Yes.
I like how
why not?
Trump responded.
I think they used to do they at least they used to do the actual presidential debates on PBS. Maybe not all of them, but they would do at least one a year. Because I remember what was his name, Jim Lehrer.
Yeah.
Lara, whatever his name is, he used to do a debate. Like he would host a debate. He did one with Bush and Gore.
Trump responded by saying he was going to ban like the lefty sides from the general election debates. He's like, okay, we'll just ban
you know what?
CNN and shit.
People bash PBS a lot, but I'll tell you what. PBS has always stayed mostly educational. And it is a publicly funded, media outlet.
Absolutely.
There used to be the Learning Channel, and it ended up getting to the point where it was producing Honey Boo Boo. Okay?
Yep.
So that's when you privatize something that's supposed to be educational. It just ends up looking for ratings and money.
You didn't learn eventually. A lot from Honey Boo Boo?
People tried to do that to PBS too. They've been trying to do that to PBS for decades.
I learned that when you try to make a privatized educational network, it will end up becoming sensationalistic and bullshit because it needs money and it needs to.
It's because they started doing like the videos on the conjoined twins and other freaks, and they got huge ratings. So they started putting 600-pound life and shit on there. They're like, oh, people love watching freaks.
Yeah, then they just started calling it TLC. They're like, oh yeah, not the Learning Channel anymore though. It's just TLC. You know,
just TLC.
But
that was a great band back in the day. Love that TLC.
That's our idiocracy though. The History Channel is about space aliens, or the History Channel is ancient aliens.
Yeah.
They built the pyramid.
Dude, one time I was watching the History Channel and they showed this bullshit movie. It was like a fake documentary about mermaids.
Yeah.
Trying to like pass it off like, ooh, maybe people might watch this and think it's real.
Could it
I'm like,
be a
this is
mermaid?
bullshit. What is this?
A lot of people watched it too. A lot of people talked about it. It was trending on Twitter when it came out.
It was so dumb. Fuck that.
Well, the problem with the History Channel started even way before the Ancient Aliens thing, too. Is like they've always been trying to find a way to make money, which is why previous to it being the Ancient Aliens channel, everybody called it the Hitler Channel. Because all they played was nothing but World War II.
I mean, at least that
teaches
you history, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a little weird. But
Yeah, whatever.
at least it was more on point.
You're watching
you know.
THC, the Hitler channel.
I'm okay with that if it's called the History Channel.
Hitler was born on 420. THC, the Hitler channel.
Yeah. Yeah. And now there's like...
That's all.
I don't know why. I have this thing where I love to like pull out an antenna and see what kind of channels I can pick up, because there's all kinds of... Especially if you live in like an area like this where there's such a high population. And if you pull up PBS now, it has multiple channels. You know, because like with digital, there's, you know, there's the channel, then there's 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, so usually there's like 3 or 4 PBS stations that you can pick up like over the air locally.
We usually get
we
KCBS.
get 3 and they're all weird.
Yeah, we get 12 from Canada. Comes down to Seattle. KCBS
Yeah, I don't
12.
pick that up.
It's the Canadian PBS.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Well, I thought CBC was like the Canadian PBS.
I don't know. CBC is the Canadian BBC.
I mean, which is like the British PBS.
It's BBC, that stands for
British
Big Black
Broadcasting.
Cock. So CBC is considerable black cock.
Maybe.
Big black cock.
That's good. I
Big
like
brainy
that.
cock.
All right, we're going into it.
My 600-pound
shit.
alien life. That would be great.
I guess I should read these Streamlabs too, but we'll let Jeff say what he wants to say too after this theme. I think we're gonna make it at least halfway before the end of the show.
You gotta at least let me fucking fix this crazy people intro. You really do. You gotta send me the raw.
Well, I think we have a new intro. Someone put together.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, we need to see that shit. We don't. You know what? I'll tell you what. Until we get the new intro, we'll just play the old intro. How's that sound?
No.
How's that sound?
All I was gonna say was public access television. Like if you have an antenna, is still a thing.
Oh yeah.
And some of the weirdest shit you'll find is on public access. It's crazy.
Yeah, Brody Stevens was a comedian who recently killed himself. He used to have a public access show here in Seattle, and I would call in all the time. It was like a fucking 9-year-old kid, and I'd call in and call him like all these names the kid would call somebody.
You drove him to kill himself, Billy.
I don't think I did, but I do worry a little bit.
A 9-year-old comedian killed himself? What are we talking about?
Okay, so Brody Stevens is a comedian, and he just killed himself last week. But when I was like 9 years old, he had a public access show here in Seattle. Oh. And I would call in. It was him. Him and some dude named Tana. It was Tana and Brody. And I would call him like, "You guys gonna kiss each other now? What are you doing? You guys are not funny at all. You're not funny at all."
Dude, he fucking doubted himself for the rest of his career because of that. He was like, "How can an innocent child be so cruel to me? There must be something wrong with me."
I don't think so.
Yep.
I don't think.
Can I ask a Can I ask a question real quick before we get into crazy people though too? So you guys only need $60.50 to get halfway to bonus show, right?
I'd say $60.48.
Okay, $60.48. If you guys hit that before the end of the show, I'll take my shirt off.
If we get to 600, I'll do it too.
Yeah. Okay. So at 400, I'm gonna get topless, and at 600, Ben's gonna get topless.
I don't think
if we hit it tonight.
But we'll
if
see.
we get to 700 tonight, I will put the shock collars on my titties.
What? I don't even know who's. I don't even. Dude, that's terrible. Watching that, I don't know if they're both charged up. But we'll see.
Charge them now.
We got like an hour left.
Allow me to charge.
We got like 1 hour left.
Plug them in now, then. Holy shit.
Yeah. We might want to rotate, like maybe for 30 minutes, plug in both collars, and then for 30 minutes, plug in both controllers.
They're both plugged. These have been plugged in.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Let those go then.
Are we doing Streamlabs before we hit crazy people or what?
Yeah, I'll read it. What do we got
I'm gonna
here?
Go piss.
Let's see. Chris Xavier, $5. BSB for life. What's BSB?
Backstreet.
Oh, okay.
Yo.
Vinny just said yo, Vinny.
Yo.
Please consider using Streamlabs rather than Super Chat just in case. because then we get all the money and it actually affects the goal.
I'm pretty sure YouTube took half of a $99 fucking super chat that I got too.
Really, half?
I'm pretty sure a certain amount it takes fucking half.
That's ridiculous. If you're making more, they should take less.
Someone sent $99.99, and my analytics said that I made like $50 off the fucking.
That's such bullshit. Fuck them.
Ooh.
What else do we have here? In the words of Philly D, sup, you beautiful bastards. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday.
Yeah, Dark Side Philly D.
Ben, you need to introduce Hannibal and Monty to Jeff, Wizard of Cause, and Justin Wang. Here's some shekels for you guys. Thank you.
We're not just gonna get all of our boyfriends introduced with each other so they can have orgies without us. When you dungeon master, when you dungeon master the fucking sex dungeon, you got to keep your little birds in their cage, man.
When is Nick Rekieta coming on?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I have talked to him, but not about anything specific. So I guess we'll have to see. That would be really cool. Man, his stream is on fire. That dude stream Nick Rekieta?
Dude, that dude does such a fucking dope ass stream. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He does good stuff. He does really good stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. What else do we have here? Chris Xavier, fuck Trudeau. He is finished.
Whoa.
Someone named Ray E. You should have Hannibal and Monty on with Nick Rekieta, and they can have a blackface contest. Okay.
I don't want to.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You'll have to look up Nick Rekieta and his blackface.
Oh, did he do that?
I don't know if they're real or they're Photoshop, but if they're real, like that was pretty fucking nutty. But Nick Rekieta he's a natural talent.
He's an edgy boy.
Streaming. He can be, but I mean, he's smart though. He's a smart motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I mean, he streams really late too sometimes, and he'll have like 5,000 viewers, even like pretty late. You know, like even late on our time zone. Ardrich, $5. Let's get closer to that goal. Also, serious question for Jeff. What kind of animal would you be as a furry?
Yeah, we answered that one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Lord Magic is $5. Can Wallace tell Dust? Okay, we saw that one. Josh Newpoint, $10. Here's to the sweet boys of the night. Thank you.
Let me put on some guy liner for you.
Josh Newpoint. We had PT Ham. Nirod 6, $5. Hey guys, it's always good to see Benpai from The Alter Perspective and Jeff Holiday from YouTube Say says featured guests on the Sour Boys podcast.
Wait.
Salty Boys.
Does that make me a sour boy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm a sweet boy.
Nope.
I'm a sweet
Dragon
boy.
in the West, $2. It's now the historical fiction channel, as you can watch Vikings and Ancient Aliens back to back. TLC has a number of medical show like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr.
I love Dragon of the West. He takes me on magical adventures. He's a patron of mine. And whenever he calls into like my patron chats and whatnot, he's always on a mission to do something. And one time he plugged in his headphones and he was on his phone and he's trying to order from Subway, and we tried to get him to order a white supremacist Subway sandwich. So while he's trying to order it, we're like, make sure you emphasize how much you want the white bread, the white pure bread. Cover that shit in mayonnaise. And he got so flustered he was cracking up and couldn't talk at the Subway. It was great.
Was it white meat turkey and white cheddar?
We demanded turkey.
Dude, I saw this crazy car commercial from the 70s that I played last night, and they were selling all of these cars for the same price, and the price was $14.88.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
Yeah, I still have the commercial. It's fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I didn't know what 1488 meant.
Yeah, me neither.
Until people started calling Boogie 1488 instead of Boogie 2988. And I was like, what the fuck does it even mean? Like, oh.
To be honest, it's kind of like a low rent sort of meme. 1488, like, I mean, it just, I don't know. I don't feel it too terribly compelling. The 14 words and like 88. It's just not that clever to me.
It's not, but most things aren't clever that catch on, because to catch on, you can't really go over the heads of the dumbasses. You need to follow along with it. If it's just clever enough.
1488 is the fucking Gangnam Style of racist memes.
Yeah.
It caught on, and it really was never that good, and nor that clever.
It's true. I agree.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think it was this. Hold on, let's see. Oh shit. Hold on. That's not it.
Egghead, your dad's commercial was a sign of the times.
Yeah,
I don't think they were trying to be particularly racist. But
oh no. Come on, Billy.
Okay, your dad's a evil hate monger.
Let's see if I can find Harlem Furniture.
Nice.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Are you fucking serious?
Price Busters. Again, take your choice, only $14.88 full delivered price. Buy this front-wheel drive 1981 Ford Escort GL for just $14.88 full delivered price. Another Price Buster is this 1980 Chevy Chevette for that low $14.88 full delivered price. Look at this 1979 Ford Fairmont, also just $14.88 full.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay, now I love the meme. Now it's fucking hilarious. Holy shit.
Here at Burnt Whiteman Ford. Here at Burnt Whiteman Ford. Is Weinman a Jewish name?
It could be. It could be. It could be.
This is
Here we have a 1979 great replacement, only $14.88.
And buy this 1979 Chevy Monza for that very low $14.88 full delivered price.
Are they used cars?
Yeah, they are. But cars were way cheap then. Like you could buy the cheapest kind of new car you could buy for like $5,000.
The cheapest kind?
Of new car, like brand new, driving
okay.
off the lot, totally new.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
was like, and like in the 70s, my dad told me his first new car was like $2,000. He got a Volkswagen Beetle for like $2,000 in the 70s.
Oh, brand new?
Yep.
You could buy a house in the 70s for like 50 grand easy. Get a nice little house. Nice little 40, 50 grand house in a good neighborhood.
That's at Burt Wyman Ford at 3535 North on Ashland Avenue. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah, I got all these weird commercials.
Did you just stumble on it that everything was $14.88?
Yeah. I was just looking at the weird old commercials, and I happened to notice, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Wish I could get a new car for $14.88.
Whoa. Settle down there, Jeff. You fucking racist.
Now, Andrew, let me
This is it's Caden Cowger and right-wing egghead, or whatever we call him.
They were both kids when they started, right?
Caden
Yes,
Cowshit.
they were.
Yeah, I want to make a video to Kagan Cowshit. Listen, Caden, if you want, I can make an instructional video on how to edit things for you. I'll help you out, buddy.
Wait. Brett did not offer help to Caden Cowden, did he?
No, he offered help to Jared Genesis.
Okay. That's different, though.
Not.
Jared Genesis could actually probably use the help.
Jared Genesis.
That's a
Dude,
good point.
I saw a stream where Jared Genesis was cutting his hair. It was so weird.
You know, like what we were talking about the other night. Like, I still think we should do this. Where if you guys get like $5,000 in donation, I get to cut your hair, Ben, like Jared Genesis.
Yep. All I need is $70,000.
No, $5,000.
You want
to get 10,000?
Hold on. Before you get going here, I have to give out a little disclaimer. Liberals are very, very hard to imitate. Actually, no, they're not. You just have to play dumb. But playing dumb... I can do that.
I'm going to make a point, and then I'm going to negate the entire point the next second. Then you're going to agree with me because it was a joke. And we're supposed to be intelligent. We were little kids that had our own radio show. Now we're grown men. Nobody loves us.
Sometimes you have to execute it perfectly. Are you capable of imitating a liberal?
I think of doing like the snotty
sort of the snotty liberals.
There's many of them.
Which is what huh?
I said there's many snotty liberals out there.
Okay. I hate conservatives because they're so homophobic and sexist.
This is amazing.
Sir?
This is amazing. It's amazing how entertained you can be when the bar's so fucking low.
Yeah.
Shucky ducky, guys. Oh my god, all liberals are like that, right, guys?
This is amazing.
I don't know if this is just like a group call between all of them or if they're actually doing a show or what's going on.
I like to think this is a private conversation.
Yeah, and
they
they're
call
all-
each other and just talk about it.
Hey guys, high five if you also got ass raped by your scout leader.
That's why I'm homophobic.
Let's see
That's
if
why.
Let's see if Caden soft blocked me.
Soft block.
Soft block.
You know what a soft block is, right, Jeff?
Soft block
No,
of
what's a
cheese.
soft block?
A soft block is when you don't want to give someone the satisfaction of that screenshot where it shows that they blocked you. So you block them really quick and then you unblock him so that they're not following you anymore.
Yeah.
And Caden does that to me every now and then. Oh, nope, I'm still... Yeah, after I called him out on it, now he's not doing it anymore.
Oh.
He was doing it every time. Like, every few days, I'd go back and check.
Do you think he watches every show?
No, I don't think so. Because he's...
Okay.
He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Either he's totally lying or he has no fucking clue what we're even about. So
Here's the thing, though. Like, in this picture of Caden right here... he looks like one of those dudes that had to go in for brain surgery and had to have part of their skull removed.
Oh my God.
For a period of time.
Yeah,
you know,
Wow.
like the top of his fucking his prefrontal cortex, his parietal, and his occipital lobe are just kind of like exposed to the soft tissues. Like if you walked up and just like patted him on the head, he'd have a stroke real quick.
That would be terrible.
That's one of the best calls we have ever had. Ever.
Sir, by any chance, are you possessed by a demon? Because you sure sound like it. No. And I was talking to the liberal you, by the way, not a...
Sir, now we're gonna give you another shot. We're gonna give you 3 shots here. That was pretty good, and we'll see if we can get better each time you go. Okay. So all right. Just take a breath, okay, and really try to focus on the condescending.
Don't take a breath into the microphone.
Okay, I'm gonna take a breath right now. I'm breathing out now.
By the way, guys, everyone who's watching right now, please like the stream. Like the stream, share it, do all that wonderful stuff. Make sure you're still subscribed. Be sweet boys. Help us reach our goal. Use the fucking Brave browser. Do all of that wonderful shit that you do. Keep on keeping on, guys.
And if we get $56 more on this, I'm gonna take my shirt off. Is this comedy? Is this comedy? Is this comedy?
Blow
the lips.
Andrew. All right, here's what went. Find your inner stupidity. Find your inner.
Okay. So you want me to play stupid, right?
Yeah, you can be the dumb liberal this time. How about this? All right, I'm going to give you a role to play. Be the liberal with multiple personalities. And each one of your personalities has a different name.
Oh God, Caden! I don't know if I can do it as good as you, Caden.
Dude, Caden is a fucking coward because he always just dismisses me as some kind of retarded stoner. And
you know how I know how much this pisses you off, Ben?
How?
Like, I've been around you when you're drunk many, many times. I know you're not drunk right now, but when you start talking about Caden Cowden, you start talking like you're drunk. And that's how I know you're like, you really fucking hate this dude.
Yeah.
Like, this dude makes you fucking pissed.
Yes. I mean, not really. Really. I just think he's a little dweeb. And he ignored me forever. And then when the Mercedes thing happened, he took like a jab. And then when I totally shut him down, he fucking just went and hid. He's only interested in having a Twitter war. He won't actually come and talk to me. So
No, I mean, I feel you, dude. I think you should be pissed at him for sure.
I'm not
but,
pissed. I'm not pissed.
Okay, all right.
The funniest thing was, I think it's hilarious. Because he deflects and deflects and deflects so much. And I said something to him, and he was like, huh, look, you liked your own comment. And then Egghead went and found a bunch of examples of him liking his own comments. So
nice, good job, Egghead.
And he wouldn't even acknowledge that. So he's just an idiot.
Ben, it's okay for you to have an unhealthy hatred for Caden Cowger. That's okay. What's not okay?
I support it. I don't feel mad though.
What's not okay is liking your own tweets. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No.
Actually, I retweeted my own tweet.
Oh, that's fine.
Because it was a reply and I wanted it on the main page. You know?
Yeah.
It's okay to hate Caden Cowgan. Caden Cow.
I think it's pronounced coward.
Just say Caden Cowgirl.
Yeah, or coward.
Yeah,
I think it's pronounced
Caden Cowgirl. It's okay to hate him. Like, he is a very hateable person. The dude's a sack of shit. It's okay to embrace your anger. Feel it flowing through you.
Dude, we got to get Jesse Lee Peterson to be on the show, and we're gonna have Hannibal and Monty on with us.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's going to be so great. Do you love black people? Yeah, we do. They're ready for it, too. They already said they do it. So we just got to talk to Jesse Lee Peterson's handler.
You know what I don't understand about Jesse Lee Peterson is he always has this thing about, like, what is an alpha? What is a beta? But, like, if you start asking him questions of, like, okay, so an alpha is somebody who, like, takes care of his family and no matter what, takes care of his family into the glory of God. Why are you separated from your wife, Jesse? He's like, that's not important right now. What I'm trying to talk about is the Lord and Jesus and betas. And he will never answer. He never answers. He deflects every single fucking time.
Yeah, and he reads his screen a lot. Do you love black people?
You think that was on the screen?
I will guarantee you there's probably like there is probably some media organizing liberal left-leaning Jew dude who's over on the other side of that screen being like, this is how you do it, dude. This is exactly like that's my role play for that
Whoa.
I'm just saying, dude, like if the conspiracy is real, whoever is on the other side of Jesse Lee Peterson making him a bunch of fucking money, who do you think it would be?
Whoa.
Think about it.
Whoa. Man, are we even going to make... let's see. Whoa. How much more do we need?
We're still hurting. We need $44.48. $45.48.
$55.48.
Shit, never mind. I don't do math.
Our associate producer, I'm baiting, does not appear to be present at the moment.
He might be baiting.
Just saying.
Yeah, he might be.
It's goddamn interdimensional vampires.
And Antonovich usually only watches live
on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to stream again tomorrow because I picked up some more yesterday. You know, me and Billy did a stream. If you guys want to check it out, it's on the DP Underground channel. We did a stream just kind of out of nowhere.
Just dicking around.
Yeah. There's 2 streams from yesterday. There's one I did on my own where I brought people in. We actually had a very active voice chat going on yesterday while a lot of this stuff was happening.
Yeah? Cool.
Oh my god.
Tain't likely.
Let's see.
Okay. There you go. Okay, Jason, you can take off.
All right, go ahead.
Caden Cowgirl is stealing my wind tunnel effect. Also, the ultimate WP sandwich is a turkey on white with mayo, white onions, pickles, and sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut. Nazi.
Also,
right,
Jeff, more adventures ahead.
Yeah, man. That's the white power Subway sandwich. That's how you do it. Got to make sure all of your sandwiches,
I can't listen to this video.
The bread is
it's
bread
terrible.
is baked with white flour.
White flour.
White flour. Hope and change. This guy's called Bridge Burners TV.
Oh.
Chatelet Bridge Burners.
Chatelet Bridge Burners.
Oh, look, it's Pee-Pee the Frog. This must be one of Jeff Holiday's friends.
Is this Jeff Chatelet's friend? Is this Jeff Chatelet's
I saw
friend?
Jeff Holiday with Sargon of Akkad and Andy Worski standing with the Kekistani flag.
Yeah.
And Maddox was there too.
Does he know? Does he know
makes
you?
It even worse.
JF Holiday. Does he know you?
And fucking Matt Jarbo was there. Damn.
Mundane Matt Jarbo was there.
It's Jihadi Jarbo. Okay?
Jihadi Jarbo was there.
Yeah.
Okay, like, look, I don't know if anybody else got the memo. Kekistan is canceled. It's canceled. It's over. It's done with. Pack it up. Go the fuck home. Stop it. Stop it.
So why did they when you started Kekistan, that was you and it was Sargon, right? So the Chatelet is an amalgamation of Sargon and Holiday, right? That's why it was created. Was Chatelet
okay?
Sargon Holiday?
I'll answer truthfully.
Okay.
What happened was there was a 4chan poll thread where they made this Kekistan flag. One night, I got invited into a random drunk Skype stream with Sargon, and they were like, "Hey, we're going to turn this thing that we found on poll and we're going to turn it into a political movement." And I'm like, "Oh, that sounds fucking great. Okay, sure. Fuck, whatever. I'll boot up Photoshop." And it was me, Sargon, this weeb dude, an Arab from Saudi Arabia, Nick, Wizard of Cause, who's a Jew.
What?
And some other person. I can't remember who it was. And we just started like making up these funny memes and just thinking that it was going to be like something that we were going to do for the night. Next thing I know, like fast forward a year later, people are like selling the flags and mailing them to me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're dudes like painting it on shields and shit at protests. Like, what are you doing? What is this? And then I had a film crew from the Netherlands come to my house. They flew all the way across the country to come to my house and talk to me. And I'm in a documentary with Jordan Peterson talking about Kekistan. And the shitty part about it is too, it's, oh, take it down. No, please stop. No, stop.
You're not going to put that in the Wallace hole, are you?
Stop it. Stop it.
Hold on. Finish your story. Finish your
Did
story.
Wallace just join Kekistan?
So the whole thing about that documentary when they interviewed me was me being like, look, it started out as a stupid edgy joke with a bunch of kids of multinational backgrounds, and it was dumb, and it really didn't mean anything at the end of the day, but for some reason it took off, and I don't know what to do about it. They selectively edited it to make me seem like the world's biggest fucking neo-Nazi, so everybody in the Netherlands now thinks I'm like a fucking Zig Heil. You fuck! I quit! Actually, I don't quit.
Damn.
That's actually pretty funny. So.
I'll be honest with you.
Chatelet.
Chatelet.
All right.
Swear to fucking God. One of the worst things I ever had to be part of. I was drunk. Somebody took advantage. Take it off.
You know what it looks like? The flag looks a lot like Typo Negative used to have this flag. It was called the Vinland flag.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah. I thought, like at the time, I thought it was a brilliant satire. You know, like take something that people think is very serious, twist it around, and basically take a giant shit on it. I thought that was hilarious. But everybody who really believed in that kind of shit got really mad. Everybody who didn't understand the joke was like freaked out and got really mad.
So let's listen to this guy.
Got a fun, offensive video for you guys today. Today, we're going to talk about Trump's fucking tranny ban in the army.
And I want to know what you guys think about it, because trannies and gays have been fighting for our rights in the army for literally thousands of years, and it's really wrong that they get persecuted every single day. Millions of
Is he doing like a cartoon voice?
trannies are killed every day, and
he
they
takes
can't
the
get
cute out of persecute.
Can we get an APB out for this dude's missing chromosome? What the fuck is your problem?
jobs, and we need to start raising awareness.
I am so happy. I am so fucking happy. Finally. Fucking finally. Hallelujah. It's about fucking time. Whatever happened to don't ask, don't tell? What happened? What happened to that? That's wrong. Up until 2000, gays weren't even allowed in the fucking
But hey guys, whatever happened to stoning homosexuals because God decreed it in the Bible? Why aren't we doing that anymore? That was a good time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Don't ask, don't tell, we realized was not the right thing to do. calling gay people icky is not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is let them fuck and suck and marry and love whoever the fuck they want. And if they kiss in public, look the other fucking way. Christ, it's simple.
No.
But no, whatever happened to treating people like less than human? Well, if you would like, Mr. Kekistani fucking Chatelet dick balls, we could start with you. If you want to treat people like less than human, how about we treat you for what you are? You are a fucking grandiose meme. Your entire existence is because you watch other people on YouTube and you think you can do what they can do. But you probably fucking, I don't know, does this guy got a big fan base?
I don't think so.
You're sitting in your fucking room trying to be the next Caden Cowger.
I mean, he's not even that. He's like, fuck. He's just garbage.
He's a copycat fucking turd human. And he's over here calling out other people for wanting to serve our country and suck some dick. And I think that's wrong. Let them serve and suck some dick.
I wonder how many years he served in the military.
I guarantee you it was at least none. I don't know. Does he look like a military guy to you?
No.
He looks like to sleep on his friend's couch because his parents kicked him out for being a dickhead at 18 type of guy.
Hey, Chatelet, my dudes. Hey, let's talk about the military that I never entered because I got tennis elbow. You know, it's unfortunate, but you know, white people problems.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, right.
Did you ruin my whole night with this Kekistan?
But yeah, gays weren't even allowed.
I'm sorry. What the fuck? It's hilarious. I mean, like, I remember you being on the show talking about how cool it was.
Yeah, it was great at the time, and now it's just fucking take it off! Thank you.
In the fucking U.S. Army. And, yeah, this isn't even a fucking Ben.
A Ben? This isn't a Ben?
They've been banned for... Oh, boy.
The Pentagon only ended the previous ban
for 6
in the
more
summer
months
of last year.
Into the fucking mental condition that is being a transgender. That's what Mattis said anyway, to see if the research was conclusive enough. To see if these fucking retards were fit or not to be on the front lines defending the country. So, no, they're not fit. No, it takes more than fucking 18 months, first of all, to study this fucking pseudoscience that goes into these fucking retards, fucking crazed fucking...
At least he's eloquent with his stance here. At least he's using his words well.
I was just about to say that he is very eloquent. His vocabulary is immense. It's immense.
God forbid he had an ideal that we disagreed with, but he said it with no actual fucking... I can't even talk now. Fuck this. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed.
You love this guy.
I do. I want to go take a dump on his couch.
Decisions. And look, yeah, back in the day, I don't agree with gayness. I think it's...
I don't agree with gayness. What? I don't agree with gayness.
My stomach just doesn't agree with gayness. Every time I try to take one of the pooper, I got a tummy ache.
This guy probably lives near Vancouver, man.
Eh?
Go take his ass out.
Eh? Shaddily.
You know, in our kayfabe fantasy, that is.
He doesn't like the gayness. Look, I'm gonna be straight up with this dude. Look, man. You're not the kind of person who really should be very judgy about your dating pool. That's just from my brief interaction with you here. So maybe just broaden your horizons. Otherwise, you might be alone for a long time.
I think he's okay with being alone. He probably fucks that platypus on the back of his couch there. And
it does look like if it could scream, it would.
I think every incel YouTube, like Jared Genesis, every one of them has their stuffed animal that they take their aggressions out on.
Jared Genesis just trolls Boogie's comment section for teenagers.
I love Jared Genesis.
Did you know about that though?
Yeah, I know.
He's a creepy dude.
You know he was going after underage girls?
No, wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He was like, there was a girl who I swear her voice sounded like she was maybe 12, right?
We don't know. We didn't even see her.
We didn't see her. We just heard her voice, and it was very young sounding. And this was put together in a clip where Jared Genesis is like, yeah, I was talking to a girl, but it turns out she was younger than I thought she was. But like the voice sounds super young, like Like, and he's in like Boogie's comments chatting like, you're really cute. You got a sexy voice, stuff like that. And it's like,
well, he also said, I may not be a black man, but I think I could satisfy you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was the part I'm like, oh, okay, that's really
that part
weird.
was cringe. The other part was criminal.
Animancer sent me a link to a video of Jared Genesis where what was he singing? He was singing a song from a hip hop artist. What was that? Oh my god. It's brilliant. It was Gucci Mane, Street Nigga vocal cover. And Jared Genesis is like covering every single fucking lyric. Did you guys ever play that one?
I think we probably did.
He's got it like he's not wearing a shirt.
Damn
so
it, dude!
like
I'm so tired of the
his
fucking
bounce
stream fucking up. I'm pissed about that shit.
Gucci gang.
I'm gonna have to do something about this because like it's not showing there's any drop frames. I think the internet connection is fine, but every now and then it'll just die and everyone has to refresh.
It might be on YouTube side.
I can. I'm gonna switch ingestion servers for next time.
Speaking of ingestion, I gotta piss.
Dude, it's a French vanilla situation.
Brett explained to me what that meant the other day. I was talking to him like 2 weeks ago.
Did he explain it? Meaning he had to keep making excuses to get up and leave.
He had to go have a cigarette.
But he said he had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he's got a French vanilla situation because he.
That's not even what he said. He said, "I don't ever drink French vanilla." He was making it sound like he had the shits.
Yeah, I don't know because like I was talking to him on a Discord call and he said this. He was like, I got a French vanilla situation. I had no idea what it meant. I'm like, I don't fucking like I didn't watch you in your heyday of Drunken Peasants, man. I don't know. He's like, oh well, it's what I told the guys I had to go so I could go get a cigarette and make an excuse. And I was like.
It wasn't to get a cigarette.
Well, that's what he said. Go have a smoke.
Sure.
Sure.
My viper. Here's some Jesse Lee Peterson that I had saved up.
JLP.
Call yourself a beta male and a liberal, right?
Sure.
Are you a liberal male?
I am liberal.
And are you a beta male?
Sure.
Really? And you know that a liberal male means that you're a weak man, right?
I'm stronger than you, but
I'm stronger than you.
Does that make someone weak?
Yeah, not
act like a woman?
Yeah. You don't think so?
No.
You don't think if you're weak, you act like a female?
No.
You think you act like a man?
Yeah.
Well, why are you weak?
I'm not weak.
You just like your mother.
That's good. My mother's a great person.
You just like her?
Yeah.
Beta!
Beta!
Wait.
Gonna like?
Thank you, Lord.
Is this JLP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put on JLP while you went to go take a pee.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love JLP. Let's go.
You being like that. They're gonna beat you up.
They're gonna beat you up.
Women like me.
Have you ever dated?
Yeah.
Have you ever dated black?
Yeah.
Did you go back?
Sure.
You went back from being once you dated black?
I don't discriminate.
Well, you go back?
You go black?
What a weird question. You date black? You go
I
back?
almost feel like Jesse Lee Peterson is funded by like Eric Wareheim or Tim Heidecker. Like they had their Tim and Eric money, and they're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find the dumbest motherfucker.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just give him a platform. And they sit back and they just laugh their ass off at it.
That's what I mean, that's what you want to think, but I bet it's totally legit.
Because well, it can't be totally legit, right? Because look at Jesse Lee Peterson. Look at the questions he's asking. He doesn't have the cognitive ability to produce the shows that he's doing, right?
No,
somebody's puppeteering him.
He is a legitimately brain damaged individual. He is dumb as fuck.
Somebody's putting him in that situation.
Why him though? Why did someone pick him?
Because it's the perfect fucking scenario.
He's an everyman. He's an everyman. Well, no. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, too. Jesse Lee Peterson was born into poverty. He built a janitorial service.
Plantation.
Well, whatever. But he built his own janitorial service. Like, he is a self-made man. Like, you got to give respect to Jesse Lee Peterson because he did build himself up from literally fucking nothing.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
But he's also extremely stupid. So he's successful, but he's also stupid. So somebody is behind the scenes, like teaching him how to argue like this. So I think
what do you mean
fascinating.
argue? Nobody's teaching him how to argue. They're putting him in a chair against somebody who is an intellectual, and he's doing the equivalent of, like, let's say you got a hard dick, right? Jesse Lee Peterson is the hard dick, and then on the other side you have a vagina. But this vagina in this chair is being blocked by a fucking brick wall, right? They're never going to enter each other. They're never going to fucking intersect. They're just smashing in between because his stupidity doesn't fall in line on any frequency with their intelligence.
Let's be honest, though. Let's be honest. Internet debates are dog shit. They're fucking dog shit. They're always dog shit.
I don't know.
Somebody can usually... No, they're all of them. All of them are fucking dog shit.
I think Joe Rogan does a good job at moderating the people he has when he has two people on that are separate. He doesn't let shit turn into a fucking crazy ass yelling, screaming bullshit match, right?
Sure. And like there are people out there who are great debaters. Like as much as a lot of people don't like him, Destiny is a good debater, but he's a good internet debater. Like if you examine internet debates versus like real life debates, they don't measure up. They're very one-sided and they have very different rules. So in the context of internet debates, like this is Jesse Lee Peterson is a king, not because he's a better debater, but because he has a better way of just making people like completely flustered and fuck up the conversation.
Well, there's no conversation here, right? Like you can have
it's guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, it's Jesse Lee Peterson doing his meme, his thing, and someone else trying to talk with him because they know he's got an audience.
Right. Exactly.
Black.
Yeah.
You dated white?
Yeah.
Asian?
Yeah.
Mexican?
Yeah.
Just anything?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Discrimination.
Amazing. You dated anything? You dated anything? Amazing.
Oh, yeah, you don't discriminate?
No.
You never discriminate?
I try not to.
Do you ever discriminate?
No.
You never discriminate.
He said no.
You never discriminate.
He fucking said
but
no.
But watch this. This is where it gets good. If Jesse Lee Peterson asks him next, "You never discriminate," and the guy's like, "No," and then Jesse says, "So you fuck a guy? You fuck a dog? You fuck a dog?
Is he going to?
You fuck
is he
a dog?
going to? I want
I don't know if he is, but if he does, then he just won the debate.
Oh my god! Let's see.
Joy sparkles.
Shut up!
No.
Shut up!
So when
That's
you took
one.
the bus here today, wasn't that a discrimination against the car?
Yeah.
So you do discriminate.
Absolutely. I'll discriminate against things that are bad, just not against people.
And so you are discriminating against me by disagreeing, right?
No, that's
yes,
not
you
how
are.
that
I'm
works.
not
you
pro.
No, that's not
Hold on.
how that works.
By taking the bus, you discriminate against cars. By disagreeing with me, you discriminate against me.
What the?
This is next level intelligence right here. Like, we all think Jesse Lee Peterson is stupid. We just pale in comparison to his awesome intellect. If a natural person, if a regular everyday Christian had a conversation with God, they would think he was a fucking idiot.
Black Lives Matter. That's a radical, evil, agitator organization that was founded by black lesbians.
Lesbians!
It's like he has intellectual Tourette's, whatever he wants to make his
He's been
point.
around a long time too. I remember old videos of him from maybe even like 7-8 years ago.
And black radical homosexuals and social justice warriors.
What's wrong with
so
black
you're
lesbians?
discriminating against me, right? Because I disagree with that.
I will disagree. I will discriminate against you all day for hating black lesbians.
I don't hate.
Well,
I don't hate.
why
I
did you
disagree,
scream
but I
black
don't
lesbians?
hate. Why you discriminate against me if you don't discriminate?
He's like, what? His eyes moved like, what? Let's see. I want to see that again.
I don't hate.
Well, why did you
disagree,
scream
but I
black
don't hate.
lesbians?
Why you discriminate against me if you don't discriminate?
He's like looking over to the producer like, what am I supposed to say here?
Jeff likes black lesbians.
Yeah.
I love the blacks. I love the blacks. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love the blacks. After the first time I ever had a black lover, and her beautiful chocolate booty was bouncing up and down on my dick, it was like lightning in a bottle. All of a sudden, I was immensely attracted to black women. Have been ever since. I didn't really think that much about black dudes, and then I met my friend Beast. You guys met Beast.
Yeah, in Seattle.
Yeah. That dude that's like fucking ripped as fuck and like super handsome.
Yeah.
And I met him and I'm like, you know what? Maybe black dudes are pretty hot too. Oh shit. Oh no.
Jeff will be walking funny eventually.
These boots was made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, the Beast is gonna drive his cock into you.
All I'm gonna say is the Beast is probably one of the most handsome fucking men I've ever met in my life. Holy shit. Goddamn. Dude, super smart too. Super smart.
You also said Ghazi was handsome, so
Ghazi is fucking handsome.
Oh, y'all. Do you understand the words that's coming out of my mouth?
He's an idiot. I wouldn't fuck him, but he is handsome. You can't say that Ghazi Kodzo is not a handsome dude. He's a handsome guy.
I mean, I don't usually like people with Lucky Charms in their hair, but that's me. Actually, I do like people with Lucky Charms in their hair.
Fuck somebody that had. Are you saying you've never had sex with somebody who had cereal stuck in their hair?
No, I'm 100%. I'm 100% taking back that comment because yeah, that would be fucking hot. I'd bang the shit. This is National Cereal Day today, and I would bang the shit out of somebody with cereal in their fucking hair. I would.
You know who probably has a lot of cereal stuck in their hair?
Who?
You know, probably Mama JF.
JF.
Quick reminder: when we do the post show, we're gonna make an attempt to call someone that tried to phone scam me. We're gonna call their phone number and try to go along with the scam and see how long we can get them to kind of go along with it before we're just like, fuck you, scammer.
My love, we need to get the condition now. We have to get the cereal out of your hair.
JF, the cereal and mayonnaise is stuck in my hair again. JF.
I know, my love. Let me get the flow B. Maybe we give you a haircut, something not quite so tacky, but a little shorter.
JF, cuddle with me, love me, and ban Benjamin and Billy the Fridge. Block them on Twitter, JF, for talking shit about us.
My love, I will absolutely 100% cuddle with you. But first, we have to take you into the backyard and we need to hose you off, okay, my love?
Oh, no.
You would have to go back and zit crit.
Like, seriously, like, if I had a dress like that and you had his little button-up shirt, you took your glasses off and your hat off, we're basically those two people, right? We are. You're JF and I'm fucking Mama JF. We look the same. I got the curls, the titties.
Okay.
I got it all.
You're 6 foot, right?
6'3".
You're 6'3". Okay, so you're 6'3". I'm 5'9". So if we scale down to JF and Mama JF, JF is about 5'3" and she's about 5'6", 5'7". So
Yeah.
I guess like equilibrium wise, if we shrunk 6 inches, the both of us, we would be about JF and Mama JF levels. So yeah, that works. That makes sense. Yeah.
You might have to. We both might have to raise our IQs a little bit to fill up their intellectual shoes. They have
a little bit, and I need a lot more mousse in my hair. That's for sure.
Yeah, they do have the intellectual perspective locked down, but you know we're fucking tall as shit. That's all that really matters when you're tall.
By comparison, I'm not tall as shit, but by comparison with them, man, I'm so fucking tall.
Sometimes when I'm hanging out with Joe, me and him will catch each other standing on our tippy toes because we're both about the same height. So like one of us will be tippy toeing, so we're taller than the other one. It's sick in the head, right? But it's what tall people do.
Joe is aggressively tall.
Yeah.
And ruggedly handsome. And never mind. It's fine.
And we all just kind of sit, we do our tippy toes to make ourselves look taller than the other one. It's fucking weird, but it's something tall people do. You can't be tall enough. And if someone's like 4 inches taller than you, you just give up. You're like, they're always going to be taller than me. But if they're only like an inch taller than you, you try and get that inch advantage at every corner. Maybe that's just my sick, twisted head where I do that all the time. These are the things I waste my fucking day thinking about, is how to be taller next to a person of equal height of me.
Next to Joe in specific.
Yes. But it's also cool to hang out with tall people.
I just accept that I'm going to be his sexy little short sex muffin. It's fine.
That's fair.
I'm at peace. I'm a peaceful person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're gonna make it halfway.
Oh no,
guys! We need $39.48, and I'll take my shirt off. But if we can't find that in the next 25 minutes, then you don't get to see my hot nipples. So, you know.
Sexy.
You miss out. I get to see them every day, but you don't.
What's my age again?
So
JF is like 5'4". Is that what he said?
So internet investigators have been trying to figure out what his actual height is. He did an interview with, I want to say it was like Brittany Pettibone.
Yeah.
And he was at least 2 or 3 inches shorter than her, and she was listed at 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
So he's a very short little man. Very short little man.
Yeah.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being short. You could be short and be cool too.
Kevin Hart's really short.
Someone said Billy is like a bigger Mama JF.
Was that
almost
Egghead?
like a bigger Ryby?
Was that JF said that?
It was Josh New.0.
Oh, no.
I'm going to start the timer. Hopefully we can reach our, if we reach the goal, we'll go a little bit longer and, make it worth your while.
JF.
Show your dick.
Show your dick.
Show your dick. It does not have the
JF don't have herpes. JF, show them your dick.
It don't have herpes. I love in her mind where it's okay for him to show his dick to prove he doesn't have herpes. Like, she's fucking mental,
either.
right?
It's not herpes. It's herpes.
Herpes?
It's herpes.
Of course I don't have a hairpiece. No, herpes. Oh.
That is different. You have to be very specific.
No, I will not show them my dick, but Mama JF has been
And listen, guy, you are a potato.
You are a potato. It's not me.
I'm not a potato. You are a potato. Fucking you.
You know that she gives some of that Mrs. Potato head, right? Like, there's no way he deals with this if she doesn't
Mrs.
suck.
Potato
She gives that
head.
Mrs. Potato head, dude. That's how you know.
We might make fun of Mama JF all the time, but like honestly, I bet she sucks dick better than any of you out there watching this video right now will ever experience.
I
bet
disagree.
She fucking,
I disagree.
I bet she's amazing at it.
I disagree.
I
bet you it's adequate at best. I bet you it's.
I'm not even really making
adequate.
fun of her. It's kind of funny. It's kind of hilarious how she comes in.
It's
and
very hilarious.
Derails everything like that. I like it.
It's really
She's a
funny.
blessing. She's a blessing. She's the best part of his show. Like, I mean, his show is like.
Hey, Billy, ever talk to Schaefer, the Dark Lord? You should have him on DP. I don't know who.
Yeah, I talked to him. I don't know if he would fit in well with DP.
How about
well, I'll see. I'll see.
Yeah,
we're Facebook friends.
You know who I want to do a DP episode with? You guys, I think you guys had him on before. Howard Bloom.
Yeah, we've had him on a few times.
Yeah, Howard Bloom is actually my fucking hero.
He claims to be able to do 1,000 push-ups in like one sitting.
I mean, if he's not hospitalized at the moment, I bet he actually probably could. Like, Howard Bloom is an incredible human being. I've read all of his books. He's literally the person that changed my life. I love Howard Bloom.
Howard Bloom is a very nice guy. He does tell some tall tales, though.
Who cares? I mean,
Sure.
the dude literally helped build Michael Jackson and the Rolling Stones' career, which is a verifiable fact. The dude is larger than life. So if he embellishes a little bit on top of that, who fucking cares?
Can we get Mama JF on?
How many push-ups can you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Like 12.
Okay,
maybe.
so you think a guy that's like in his 70s can do a 500, let alone 1,000?
Yeah, why not? If he's been doing it for a while and he's got the core muscle strength to do it, yeah, why not?
I mean, if you do 500 push-ups every day, you're gonna be able to do it in your fucking 70s, right? It's you use it or lose it. That's what it's all about.
Oh, he had chronic fatigue syndrome for most of his life. So
yeah, and one of the ways that he got out of it was by doing push-ups. My dad is 76 years old. My dad is really old, and my dad can do way more push-ups than I can. Just because that's what he did. 500. That's what he did with his life.
I gotta start doing push-ups.
Probably not 500, but I mean, like,
okay.
But 500 push-ups isn't impossible. It's not impossible.
No,
at
it's
70.
not possible.
Like sticking to the push-up thing doesn't matter anyways, because who fucking cares if someone can do 500 push-ups? The only thing that matters to is if like there's another guy in the room who thinks he can do more than you, and you're like,
it's hilarious
it's a
the
dick measuring
things that you
contest.
are actually skeptical of, but like the things that you're not.
Is
like,
it? I think it's hilarious that you're worried about some old men
I'm
doing
not
push-ups.
worried. I'm not worried.
Guys, we can't trust Howard Bloom.
I
He
didn't
says
say
he
we
can do
can't
500
trust him.
push-ups.
I said he tells some tall tales.
Is it just the push-ups?
No.
Then what are some other things we can gauge it on? Because push-ups, like who the fuck cares if you can or can't?
Other people can give me. I mean, like I wasn't prepared to come up with examples, but there are other examples too.
Okay.
Ben is very threatened by the fact that he can't do as many push-ups.
That's all it sounds like to me.
I don't think Howard Bloom can do 500 push-ups.
And it doesn't matter if he can. Like it really doesn't matter either way.
It was just funny sitting here listening to him talk about it, and I'm just like, I don't know, man.
I can't, man. No, I don't think you can do it. Sorry, do them right now in front of us. Do 50 right now. Do 50, and I'll believe you.
50. I mean, like, I wouldn't believe him if he could do 50. 50 seems reasonable.
But you can tell the level of fatigue
yeah.
at 50. If after 50, you could tell the fatigue that will kick in at 500. It's only 1/10, right? You're not going to sit there and watch somebody do 500 push-ups.
I like how I'm talking about like this dude who's an awesome intellectual. He's really interesting, really good guest, and Ben's like,
I mean, that's what
but he can't really do as many push-ups as he says he can.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a fake.
Okay,
What a fake
okay.
piece of shit.
I've talked to him a few times, and he will. He like I said, he's a really nice guy. He loves to talk, and he's talked a lot about that. Like, you can. The times we had Howard Bloom on, we could basically like put the show in autopilot and just let him do his thing.
Yeah,
and he's really interesting to. He's really great at talking and all that stuff. I mean, that all that stuff is great, but every now and then he'll slide in these things where you're like, huh. I mean, he wrote a book about how he invented the '60s.
He's not wrong. I mean. He didn't like single-handedly invent every aspect of the 60s, but like some of the defining characteristics of the 60s he had a huge part of. Yeah, he did. He did. Like, you can't really argue that he didn't have a huge influence on the 60s, but nobody knew his fucking name because he was the producer behind these giant greats like Michael Jackson, like Rolling Stones, etc., 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 you know. Like, he was there. He was part of it, man.
Speaking of Michael Jackson, have you guys been following this documentary that HBO is releasing?
Nah.
Oh, I just watched it today.
You did? I haven't watched it yet.
today.
I was going to watch it last night, but I decided I didn't want to go to bed with that on my mind.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's so heavy, dude. It's so heavy. It's so crazy. Fuck, man. I don't know how to feel about it. I want to assume that Michael Jackson was just misunderstood and none of this kind of shit happened. Like, when people do investigative digs based on court records and court documents, it seems to exonerate Michael Jackson. But you have these people who previously testified that no, nothing weird happened, and then they recant on that, and they're like, actually, yeah, he taught me how to touch my penis, and you're like, ah!
sailing too. Ha! Rip these wretches and he's heading to 4 Mile Creek. Get him a pair of those tough, durable Wrangler jeans. Well, how far is 4 Mile Creek? It's about 5 miles. Real good thinking. Wished I had
This
a
is
good reason
all
to
of
get me a pair
this
of them
is all of
stylish Wranglers.
Egghead's family.
That's Egghead's dad right there.
Is it right there?
Little Joe, is my horseshoe ready?
Yeah, it is.
Looks straight to me.
Looks
great to me. Get Wranglers too.
Oh, there's a fair-sized wiggle worm in camp.
That's Egghead's uncle on the horse right there.
Nice, dude.
And the old guy right there is his grandfather. No lie. It's so weird.
Nice.
Exaggerating over some little old garter snake.
Pa, that worm would make a bunch of garters.
Boy, you reckon we're in the Garden of Eden?
We ain't waiting to find out. We're going to try to get some of my favorite jeans. Wranglers! Yeah, come on, ha!
Okay.
They must have sold a lot of jeans.
Reckon we will get paid? Maybe. Ain't likely.
Tain't likely.
I'm taking a trip down to Texas, and Egghead, you and me, we're gonna go meet up with your whole family. We're gonna party.
The family doesn't live in Texas.
Yeah, his family lives in Oklahoma.
Oh, it's Oklahoma. Oh,
Egghead lives in Texas, but the family lives in Oklahoma, which is a short drive, right? It's a few-hour drive.
I mean, it's some wide open spaces there. So.
Home on the range.
Oklahoma's kind of a deal breaker for me, actually. Shit.
Yeah, Oklahoma's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I drove through Oklahoma on the RV trip, and like the exact path I took was hit by a tornado like later that year, and destroyed the entire area we drove through. So
That's so fucked up.
So all of the evidence I was in Oklahoma has been destroyed, but I still was there.
Look, all I know is I want to go hang out with Egghead and his family. I want to eat squirrel pie. I want to shoot some fucking guns. And I want to go trailblazing with a bunch of drunk assholes. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Can we just not do it in Oklahoma?
We all want to do that,
really fucking
but
gross.
not in Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma's
We were trying to get
fucking-
Egghead to cast us in his next cowboy movie.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. Yeah.
This is where they're eating a dead cow.
Oh, is that your
No, this is where Egghead's dad butt bangs that one dude.
You bet, son, and it's
Nice.
a brand that I'm mighty
Yeah, I'll
proud
show you
of.
the part.
Paul, I know what brand I'm proud of. Yeah, Paul, that brand is Levi's 557 jeans. I recollect, Paul.
That's Egghead's dad.
You
Oh
promised
shit,
me and
that
little
was
brother a pair
Egghead's
of those
dad.
Levi's 557 jeans. Quit pestering me, boy.
This fucking music is the stuff of nightmares.
Boys, branding is tedious work.
Quit pestering
Yeah,
me, boy.
Paul, just look at our Levi's 557 jeans. They've got more.
Oh, Egghead, remember this, Egghead? Oh, dude, that was so well planned. Egghead, these are your dad's jeans, dude. Egghead.
Papa Head's packing some meat.
That's what we were saying. Yeah, that's the egg beater right there.
That's where you come from.
That was
bro.
Egghead's very first home.
This is your origin story right
You
here in
see
this
Egghead
fucking
in the
pants,
chat.
dude. That's so good.
I told Egghead to put his face as close to the computer screen as possible and take a selfie, and he
And he
wouldn't
almost
do it.
did it, but then someone in chat was like, "Why would you do it?" And we're like, "Dude, shut the fuck up! He
Damn
was about
it.
to do it."
You
idiot.
come from that fucking Oklahoma hog right there, buddy.
Yeah, like as far as like the apple not falling far from the tree, I guarantee you that strudel right there doesn't need blue chew, right? That strudel right there, it could make egg tits fucking scream in ecstasy. That daddy
Holes in
dick.
that old woodpecker tree.
Oh, here we go. Oh shit! See, you can see Egghead's dad in the background there behind this guy.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah, just give him some of that fucking Oklahoma hog.
Now you done it, Paul. You went and branded Joe.
Well, I reckon it did, son, but it's a brand that he'll be mighty proud to show his friends.
Well, it's a long ways from his heart. You better take 3 aspirin, son, and call me in the morning.
Wow.
When do we get paid?
Egghead's dad's got a 3 aspirin dick. Most girls I bang only have to take 1.
Would it be rude to start jacking off right now? What the fuck?
Honestly, I think it would be rude to stop.
I am kind of getting porno vibes.
I've
from these.
had a steady chub the entire time.
Can we get a screenshot of this with the Brazzers logo on this?
Brazzers.
Can that happen? That would be pretty good.
Can we get it imposed onto Egghead's computer screen and a picture of him like he's sitting there watching it?
Yeah, I'm not going to masturbate to this unless Egghead also does.
You guys can give each other the handy.
With the Dutch rudder?
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Well, the Dutch rudder is where you have your hand on your penis, but your buddy next to you moves the arm for you.
Right.
So it's not gay?
Yeah.
It's the Dutch rudder.
Yeah.
That is so dumb.
Yeah. Like if you're with a girl and she doesn't want to jerk you off, you're like, how about a Dutch rudder? And she's like, what is that? And it's so ingenuitive that they're going to be like, okay, I'll do it. Right?
Yeah, that sounds fascinating. I want to see if this actually is a thing. Are you serious?
Yeah, it was in a Kevin Smith movie, like every sexual position of merit.
Holy shit, man. I hope we make the goal on Saturday. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna do what I need to do to make this shit happen.
The arms of
You mean you're gonna come on? You're gonna come on the YouTube Saints and be our guest star?
I'm gonna
tomorrow?
stream on. I'm gonna stream on Drunken Peasants Underground a fucking lot tomorrow.
Right up until 6:30 p.m. and then you'll jump over onto YouTube Saints and be on our show.
I don't know, because if I don't keep streaming all fucking day, I mean, like maybe we hadn't spoken about this before, but yeah,
Literally been speaking about this for the past 3 months.
Me?
Yeah.
Who?
You?
Ooh, me? Ooh, me?
No, the after show is going to be for patrons only to watch.
Yeah.
If you want to see the prank call, you're gonna have to become a patron and go check it out. That's
You know
all.
what? You know what, Ben? If you're gonna be shitbird and you're gonna if you're gonna ditch me on Saints again, I'm just gonna get Egghead, because you know what? Honestly,
I don't remember
Egghead,
agreeing to be on there tomorrow.
You agreed like 4 times in the past 6 months, and you keep dodging me every time. So you know what? I'm gonna get Egghead, because Egghead is at least dependable.
I'm nothing if not dependable.
Dude.
Ask Egg Tits.
It's dependable.
She can depend on me to
Oh shit.
leave her unsatisfied every time we have sex.
Okay.
It's only funny to make fun of Egghead's lack of sexual prowess because we know that he has a woman that loves him, and she sticks by his side with or without his penetrative.
She beats
daddy
the
dick.
fuck out of him too.
Hey, that's hot. I honestly,
JF does not have herpes.
I bet you Egg Tits is a better like girlfriend than Mama JF is.
I bet Egg Tits is probably a better girlfriend than Ben, because at least Egg Tits will show up and Ben never does.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
You must have been talking to somebody else.
I've been talking to you for 6 months. You always dodge me. You're like, well, I got to do this whole patron thing, and I got all these responsibilities. Sounds like excuses to me.
Who do you think you are?
Ooh.
I'm going to put you on blast because you made me fucking answer for Kekistan.
Oh,
and you brought up Joy Sparkles.
Jumped on screen to make green.
Stop! Don't even say
Joy Sparkles, Joy Sparkles, Joy Sparkles, Joy Sparkles.
We used to be friends. We used to get along. Whatever happened? Whatever happened to the boys?
You know what happened? You know what happened?
Peter!
Is Ben keeps being like, well, we are all going to hang out in Portland, but I don't know. I don't know if I have the money for it. And really, what we should be doing is going to a bunch of Portland strip clubs.
No, I'm okay.
No.
I was gonna go down to Portland this weekend to hang out with you, but I have to hang out with Onision instead.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Hang out with Onision.
When are you going?
I'm going to watch Captain Marvel on Sunday with Onision.
Cool.
You get this fucking thing off my camera.
What?
Super disrespectful.
Thank you. Why don't
How's
you grab
disrespectful?
Onision?
He was Kekistan, man.
I was just saying, Jeff is telling you how to run your show.
Oh,
it's super
okay.
disrespectful.
In that case, I agree.
You fucker! I swear to God.
Should I put a picture of Joy Sparkles?
Oh
in his
no!
little
Don't do
box
that!
there?
Don't do that! Don't do that!
Don't do that. Billy, you should just grab Greg and bring him down to Eugene.
True.
Should.
Okay.
We're gonna go do putt. We're gonna go play some fucking bowling
It's
and
about
shit. You can
it's about
sum
5
up
hour
the
drive
heavy-
to Eugene.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Should I come down tonight?
Saturday.
Oh.
Saturday we have
Yeah,
to
we
do
got
a
the show Saturday.
What? Fuck your show.
Hold up.
Oh, wait.
Is this if you put me and or if you put Mama JF and Joy Sparkles together, do they just make me?
you serious? Why are you doing this to me?
Don't they look like if they were together that they would be me? Like they fusion danced and became Bill Fridge.
Look, if you're gonna do this, I'm just gonna go off. All right, you know, I'm gonna be honest. No, put it back up. Put it back up.
No. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction.
Put it back up.
can't
And I'll do my Joy Sparkles impression.
Okay, fine.
Look, it's very, very simple. Like, right now, everything's going on with Daddy of 5, and everything is totally fucking crazy. And look, I don't care if I'm actually fucking up an investigation right now and whether or not I'm putting kids in danger. This is really important, and everybody has to pay attention to me right fucking now. I'm Joy Sparkles BS. This is really super important. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
I guess she is kind of like... that's why she talks to Real Stream News so much. Or the fuck is that? A guy that just like reports on whatever drama is going on.
So it turns out today we figured out that Onision is actually also, you know, a bad guy.
Yeah.
Other people who knew Onision also think he's a bad guy. So it's pretty much true. Call the police.
He kind of sounds like Bernie when you do your impersonation.
Because I don't really have good impersonations of people, right? I have like...
He's from Boston, though. He kind of has that accent, and he's so dumb. He looks like High Pitch Eric.
It was funny when he was on the show when he started doing the voice, though.
Yeah, he did do it really well.
Yeah.
Somebody said he sounds like low rent Keem. That's your first problem.
Yeah, Keem is not low.
But his voice is lower pitched.
Keem can't work in a low rent capacity.
Well, no, because Keem is the epitome of fucking low rent. Keemstar is fucking trash, dude.
So
Fuck
I guess
Keemstar.
we'll go to the post show and we'll talk about this.
We're all stars now in the post show.
Hey, join. Look, hit the join button right now in YouTube. Hit the fucking join button. Otherwise, sign up for fucking Patreon. Get these fucking dudes some motherfucking money.
Yeah.
Join us at the post show, and you'll hear all the juicy fucking internet gossip, and I'll be talking all sorts of mad shit about Keemstar, and you can fucking gen into that shit.
Better
Otherwise,
not.
go fuck yourself.
The juicy goss.
That's right.
All the juicy goss, courtesy of...
If you want to clip all this shit to send to Keemstar to cause the next internet fucking drama fight, you better make sure you're a fucking patron or a member of the DP community.
All right. We'll see you guys in the post show.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.